Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Walk On Roll, Broadstroke's new tabletop role-playing game show right here on Twitch, live streaming right now with all my fans. I'm so glad you're here. Yes, and we are currently playing Dungeons and Detention, and we are doing it with Garrett Schwackhauser, Liana Manassian,
Hey.
Katie Katulik,
Woo!
and Zachary Jaworski.
Whew, I thought you forgot my name for a second.
The trouble with you and your name is I've had to constantly remind myself that your character is Alex because someone else keeps trying to claim that his character is named Alex.
Yeah.
And I've overdone it, so I have to remember that you, the human being, are not named Alex.
Fair enough.
I did forget a name, though. We're also joined by our director and man behind the curtain watching the chats both on YouTube and Twitch, as well as I, Justin Zagri. A round of applause for Justin. Oh, there, he has a presence right here on our chalkboard. I love the student activity board.
Oh, so many active students.
We do. We have very active students, and I appreciate everybody who can join. Everyone's coming in to say hello and waving. This show is so much fun, and you guys make it even more fun, and I'm just really excited to start and have everybody get involved and maybe learn a little something along the way.
Oh, like how the friends we met are the ones in our hearts.
Yeah, I think that's true. But we're probably actually going to get into more like internal stuff and maybe open up some old wounds, that kind of thing. So if you guys want to play along, please do so. Get involved in the chat, hit all the buttons down there, roll some dice with us. Just hang out. We're all here to have a good time.
Yeah.
Speaking of you fine folk out there, I always told you fine followers that as you're tuning in, Justin and I will be upgrading the show along the way about each week when our players level up. And then you all get to level up as well. We really didn't finish class last week, and that's on me. But what did happen last week was an astonishing number of crit rolls. There were nat 20s, there were nat 1s, there were fails, there were exploding dice. You guys did everything. It was quite the ride for me as your DM. And in honor of those achievements, we now have brand new graphics to signify the epic nature of these triumphs, or lack thereof, that will come up hopefully in tonight's session and future sessions as we go along. So,
Watch me just roll medium rolls forever.
Yeah, now that I've announced it, that's just the law of, well, Murphy.
2s and 19s, baby. 2s and 19s.
King of the 5.
We're going to have to make it almost graphic and throw that up. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. Justin just announced he's going to make a mediocre roll graphic. Where it just goes...
What kind of
neutral
punctuation
roll.
do you use with that? Just
natural 20, neutral 20.
A picture of a hoagie. It's a mediocre roll.
Oh no, you have that song mediocre. Oh, we all mediocre. I'm not doing it right. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
If you guys don't know that song, it's like a rap song. It's not 1998, but it came out in like the 2000s. Like I ate mediocre, you ate mediocre. We ate mediocre. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
Maybe if you sing it one more time, I think it'll really get through.
I thought you guys knew that song, like mediocre. That's the theme of the rap song.
Yeah.
I got that much out of it, but I'm not familiar with
how blasé they are. Like, don't get me wrong. That to me is refreshing. Everyone talking about like how they're the best in the world.
It's my TI. Yeah,
I'm all right.
It's no mediocre. You don't know what that?
See,
it's
that's
like
I play it for licensing reasons.
Oh. Okay, let me just hear it, and then I'll sing it better.
Anyway.
Sorry, you keep going, Kevin.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
I got a handle on things. It's fine.
I want some live.
So yeah, you guys did a lot of really cool stuff last week, and you all earned. I'm still trying to figure out how to incorporate that into house points, if it should be or not. But I'm not gonna worry about updating anybody on house points anyway tonight, as it is, because we're still technically in the middle of our day of classes, so there really hasn't been a whole lot of stuff to happen and really warrant an update. But I will remind everyone that Amber and Sapphire are currently tied for the lead. So just letting everybody who's not in those houses know to get up into chat and make things happen. So one more time, a reminder that not only are they in lead, but you can also earn points. All you need to start is to introduce yourself and tell us which Haven Hearth homeroom you feel you belong to. Do you aspire to be a ruby? Do you believe amber is your color? Are you going to make a rule that you are emerald? Do you know that you belong in sapphire? Or have you decided that amethyst is for you?
Where are my saphites? I'm workshopping a name for sapphire people.
Encourage all hashtags, trademarks, taglines. The 3-word thing.
Ooh.
Hand gestures?
Amethystians. Those are the house amethyst.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I like it.
It sounds sophisticated. Welcome to the Amethystian Lodge.
Justin's reminded me, not only can you guys announce your house pride, but you can also cast the spells with your mana points. So check out that beautiful button below the chat, and make your world more colorful.
Yeah, Ruby. That's ours is very quick in this house. It's just like Ruby. We ain't no mediocre. We ain't no mediocre. Now that's how the song goes.
Nice, bringing it back. I'm impressed. That was good. I actually really like Ruby because I would take a note from who is it? It's a punk band, Rancid. And you go Ruby, 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 Soho.
I love that we have all this pride for our houses, and this is our second day. Yeah, bring it.
Yep.
Bring a house pride. Quick house pride.
Yeah, so we're gonna bring the house pride. We're gonna bring the inspiration as well. Since this is part 2 of last week's session, I can, in good conscience, take away Anna's inspiration from last week. So I will immediately break the rule that I made and let it carry over to tonight. So Anahit, I know you're busy right now. Yeah, don't choke. You get to keep your inspiration for tonight. However, at the same time, I can't, in good conscience, deny how inspired Alex playing the pantsless card was to keep trouble at bay. So Alex, I award you inspiration as well. Both of you can use it tonight.
Oh, I'll be using it.
Yes.
Yes, because.
What?
What
are you doing? I'll be using. Come on, man.
Yeah. Well, if you will recall, Alex pretending to change his underwear when he was supposed to be retrieving textbooks because he's hiding the school's cockatrice under someone else's bed. Student President Tom Hyman escorted him to his first day of class, and then Alex and AJ both learned that the cockatrice that they encountered is actually a pyroless cockatrice, filling out a trio of beasts which Haven Hearth keeps as working pets. But they weren't the only ones who learned something. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you're talking about the inspo rolls. I did not use mine last time because JJ didn't want to use mine because that was the only time that Paris could have potentially used it. Do I still have it, or am I not? That was from last time. Like I literally got it last time for the costume changes.
We'll see.
Or should I not?
Maybe. I'll see how I feel.
If it's a dire situation, okay. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
I don't think you guys are going to be in dire situations today. Well, one of you might.
Dice situation.
Yes. Like y'all, JJ had to reveal his blistering wounds.
I got so much heat last episode. Like, what the heck? I got interrogated by four separate people. They came up and talked to me privately. Yeah. What the F?
And the last one sent you back to the nurse's office with the snap of her TA's fingers. So we're going to see how that plays out a little bit. And all the while, after being kept by some of the senior staff, along with the rest of the senior students, Paris finally joined Anahit in Intro to Divination, where we will now resume class. Okay. Ooh. So you guys learned about the possibly mystical, but mostly confusing origins of the fortune cookie. And then your professor said that you all would be making your first predictions, your first acts of divination in the class today. So, Professor Gem, she's addressing the room, the theater and the round as you all sit on the raised circular benches around the central table of the room, and yourselves surrounded by many different pieces of bric-a-brac and accoutrement for telling the future and talking to the dead. And she says that, all right, everyone in class will be making a prediction using any method they like. We just need to make a simple prediction, however you see best. And I'm going to break form a little bit. And remember, everyone, we have crystals, cards, runes, the pendulum, the books, the fire, your friends' palms, but again, no entrails. But I'm eager to find out which choice Miss Crowley would like to start us off with, if you would be so kind. It's so rare to have someone of celebrity stature in this class, and I just find myself giddy with anticipation. Miss Crowley, if you would please. She beckons you to stand and come to the center of the room.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Anahit. Actually, no relation though to Aleister Crowley. Just have the same last name, you know.
No, not at all.
As far as I
I
know.
felt something.
Oh.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe distantly related, but not as far as I know.
well, if you'd like to commune instead, you can. We can break form a little more, and you can do that.
Wait, what did you say? Commune?
If you'd like to commune with the dead and maybe talk to your possibly more distant relative.
I mean, he is really cool, whether I'm related to him or not. So, sure.
All right. You're not related to him at all.
I mean, I don't think so.
Very well. What method would you like to use?
Who's Aleister Crowley? That's my student voice. Not as good as Katie's.
Yeah, I'm actually glad that you guys are you're in on this class. Yeah. So
I just wanted to know for my
so
mom.
she puts her hand on your shoulder, Anahit, as if to just still drag you into this. Aleister Crowley was a bit of a rule breaker form breaker themselves, introducing magic with the hard K and the occult to the non-magical community. He founded Familia, which is a magico-religious doctrine used to bring Oriental wisdom to Europe and restore paganism to its pure form, as he put it. She can such a look. See, you again, you have anything to do with this.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
In fact, some of you might have his textbook, Magic in Theory and Practice, the science of art of causing change and to occur conformity with the will. Do you remember? No? And she's just looking at you, trying to, when you open the fridge and you think something might appear, knowing that it's empty. It's she just keeps doing that to you.
Yeah, I've got that book.
Yeah, because it's in English, so yeah, it's for you.
Yeah.
You see, you have his book. Don't you feel a special connection, significance to it? Have you started reading it?
A little. Yeah.
Well, then you already know, and I'm sure that you do. I'm sure you have the gift. magic is into communication with individuals who exist on a higher plane than ours. That's how we are able to speak to those in the past, commune with thoughts of the future, and get a greater understanding of the world around us in the immediate present and those deep within. Mysticism is the raising of oneself. And she's like looking at you to finish the sentence. To their level.
Yeah, of course.
Wonderful. Anahit, have you decided what task you'd like to start with?
I mean, my go-to is usually a tarot card.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Tarot is an old and ancient form of divination that has been repackaged, reappropriated, transformed, transfigured in so many different ways. And some good, some not so good, but I'm always curious to meet the individual's deck. You know, everyone picks a deck as unique as their own personality, and that's what makes it all better. Much like a wand. You all have your unique wands with your unique wand's attributes that match your unique attributes, and Tara's the same. Tell me, Anahit, tell me about your deck.
Well, I feel like I'm going to disappoint you, but I just go with the very basic, the Rider-Waite. It's just
Popular
the
one,
classic.
yes. Oh, it's that way for a reason. It's very good. It's very good. There's lots of symbolism, lots of signs to pull from and be inspired by. But let's see how you do with it. Let's do a reading, shall we? Now, Liana,
Yes.
are you inspired to have a particular reading of any kind? To do a particular reading of any kind?
Well, it usually helps to have a specific person to do the reading for, so
Doing it through video conferencing.
that's
If it was
okay.
this would be a different story, I'm sure.
I've done it for people over video before.
Okay, so I can decide for you, and by which I mean the dice, or you can decide. That's really is how divination works. A lot of it is just feeling it out. So if you are drawn to something, I feel like I should encourage you to follow it.
I mean, I kind of want to see what the dice has to say. It'll make it more interesting, I guess.
Grab your D6.
Do you have a deck on you?
Yeah, that was what this was.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it, y'all.
It was a 4.
You rolled a 4?
I rolled a 4, yeah.
Okay. 4 is more. You're gonna do a reading for the school at large.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
So I'm gonna leave this to you because doing group readings is kind of a new thing for me as someone who's never done a reading at all. I want you to pick the spread that you feel is most appropriate to tell the fortune what's in store for Haven Hearth School of Sorcery.
She's doing actual reading with like tarot cards. This is so exciting.
Yes, friends.
So she sees you start to shuffle your cards and set yourself up. She says, Anahit will grace all of us by doing a reading we can all enjoy for the school itself. We're going to find out what the semester holds for us, as Anahit foresees.
Well, honestly, it might be hard to do a full reading because I just don't have like enough space. But I could do.
You're telling me.
I could do a 3-card reading, which is past, present, future, and like.
Do that. Ooh,
Yeah.
I am actually, as someone who knows the past of Haven Hearth, I am very intrigued to hear this.
Okay.
Let us begin.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Is there anything you need from us, the professor, the students, or the extended class, those in the chat, to help get them vibes going the right way.
I need everyone to think about Havenhearth. Whatever that means to you. Just, I need everyone to think about it. Okay. I'm gonna lay out the cards. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to like hold them up because otherwise it's not gonna.
Just pick your favorite card. You'll never know.
Don't cheat him, okay?
He's not wrong.
Right, 1 second.
I want the true reading. None of this.
Okay, this is the past card. This is the Ace of Pentacles.
Ooh.
Pentacles usually have to do with money or financial gain of some sort or prosperity. It doesn't have to be money, it can just be wealth in any forms. And
Material wealth?
It can be material wealth, but in this reading, it seems like more of opportunity type of wealth. More situational rather than actual like material wealth, but it's a small amount to start with, whatever it was, a small amount of wealth. That was the past. And the present card is this one. This is the 6 of Cups. Cups have to do with your emotional state or just emotions in general. And this one usually has to do with a lot of like flourishing and prosperity, also possibly romance in a relationship reading.
This school's getting.
I mean, it doesn't have to be romantic relationships, but it could be, you know. Yeah, what else can I say about this card? It could also refer to like the past too, which is interesting. Like, because if you look at the two people in it, like this person they're both young, but like this person is more like a young person, while this person is more like a child. So it has to do with also children, which is interesting. It could refer to like nostalgia and childhood. So like that is like the situation of the school. Obviously, it's a school for children. And yeah, so it's an enjoyment card too. So it's a positive card. So the present is good right now anyway. And then the Knight of Cups was the future card. And this is reversed. So reversal, it doesn't always mean that it's negative, but it often is negative when it's reversed. The Knight card usually means action. But if it's reversed, it could also mean inaction. So it could mean that something is preventing the action from going forward or happening. And it's also a cup. So it's Knight of Cups. So that also has to do with emotions. So there could be some sort of situation that is being stopped because of emotions, someone's emotions, or maybe a group of people's emotions. Let's see what else it could be. It could also refer to a single person sometimes, like these suit cards, which are like the page or knight or queen or king. They can also mean as like an actual person. So it could be a single male person who might be trying to trick people in some way. Or yeah, something is afoot, possibly with one person. But there might also be more people involved in some sort of emotional sense. So if that makes sense, I don't know.
That seems unlikely. So
Yeah.
That could possibly be.
We'll see.
That sounds Oh, sorry. That's crazy.
Still a valiant first attempt. A wonderful job, Anahit. Your summation does seem a little inconsistent in that the school was started by 2 people but relies on 1 person now, but that person's being thwarted even though everything's fine. There's some great calamity will occur if things don't take action. Do you see what I mean by this? Just that between the past and the present and the present and the future, it just seems like, how did we get here?
That's a good question.
Yes,
Seemed pretty clear to me.
Well, if the school, I believe, was not founded by 2 individuals, to the best of my knowledge. But even if it were, then you say that the school is running marvelously because of 1 person? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
She said it was like a group of people. It was like kids getting together and like being emotionally stable. I think.
Sorry.
Well, we have
Maybe I
taken on
should
a
have.
lot of new students here.
Sorry. Maybe I should have just clarified. It's hard when you're like going through and interpreting each card, and then you're trying to like articulate what that means. So I didn't really like go back and make it coherent.
Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I jumped right in because you guys are so great at role playing. It just inspires me to do so. Would you please roll charm for me?
Me?
Yes.
Roll charm. Okay. What is my charm again? 10. Okay. Oh snap! It's a 10.
Oh.
That's a critical success.
Exploded.
Okay. Well, yeah, then you get to roll again.
Oh, the graphic.
I really shouldn't have jumped the gun on this then.
Oh, what are you? Oh, 2.
2. All right, so you rolled a 12, and you get +1,
Yes.
I believe, because, yeah, you're a kid. So you rolled a 13, which is our magic number here on Dungeons and Detentions. All right, fine. Okay. So she says all that because I said it and I have to keep it. However, your prediction that the wonderful feelings that the positive energy that this school has been emulating with the new additions, the new relationships that we've gained this year, I now want to be mindful that one bad apple could ruin it for everyone.
Oh.
And we certainly don't want the action or inaction of this to thwart the good energy. Would you say that that's what you were feeling, Anahit?
Yeah, so if the Knight of Cups is referring to a single person, then this person could be I wouldn't say the downfall of the school, but like he is gonna cause some chaos based on his emotional state.
Excellent.
Yeah.
A wonderful prediction. Only time will tell how accurate you are. And she leads you to take your seat so that we can jump downstairs and check in with JJ. Who is under intense pressure right now because JJ, you are very good at teleporting, or at least keeping your eyes open while you're teleporting. Am I correct in that?
Yes, yeah. I tried to do it when he snapped his fingers, but I wasn't quite ready. Can I still roll my grit?
I would like you to roll grit.
3, he said.
3?
Oh, nope, 3. 3.
Oh.
I only get a D6 for grit. I just got good at it because I kept exploding that one day.
Yeah, no, so there's something about it that was just like innate about your character. That's just, it's canon now as far as I'm concerned. That your character, everyone seems to be really good at some stuff, and yours apparently is teleporting. However, you were caught off guard this time because you didn't see this coming. You didn't have a stone skip or a magic school bus to be inside that take you somewhere. This was someone just snapping their fingers, and you find yourself out of nowhere in the familiar barren-ish room of the nurse's station.
Here we go again.
And Medicine Witch Nedra is there.
Question: was this the same person that was like, I don't feel like that's good either? Remember the last time when I almost blew up the charms room and I had that like dark kind of individual who was like, I think this way the magic community treats non-magic people is crap.
Yeah.
This is the same person? Okay, great. Right.
Yeah, she is the school's medicine witch. Like 90% of the time.
There's a kitten.
There
There's
is
a little black kitten. Black kitten.
Oh.
Sorry, no one can see that because you're...
That's what happens when the cats cross the path. I have to check in with everyone's familiars.
Oh, sorry. By the way, we got a cat.
Oh, really?
Tiny.
I didn't.
He's so tiny.
Oh my god.
Sorry, that's Onyx. Now you've all
cute.
What a name.
Oh my god.
Orangutan the orangutan somehow is here. It's like he knew I was gonna go to the nurse's office.
Well,
so he's just been waiting for me.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, if you want to go that route, awesome.
Oh. There you are.
Paris, I was at San Diego Comic-Con this weekend.
Yes.
And my Airbnb was, I'm not joking, possum themed, and I thought of you.
No. Was it like real possum fur or just like cute pictures and stuff?
Oh no, cute pictures.
Oh. Well, I don't know. You gotta be more specific.
No,
That's
there was
awesome.
A possum shower curtain and a possum sculpture with a possum pin on it.
Did you take a picture?
Oh, I got a video for you. I will send it to the group.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Anyway, how's Diamond?
Oh my god, who cares? Look at that cat.
I'm
My
so
gosh.
sorry.
Shoulder
Sorry,
kitty.
it is so tiny. Oh my gosh, it's like a little Salem. Oh my gosh. Diamond's great. Diamond's in my bag. We're chilling at Divination. We're watching Anahit do her thing. We're thinking she's some celeb status because she got called up, but then it's like she's denying it for some reason. Or is she? I don't know. I got to figure this girl out. So Diamond is there chilling with me in my bag.
Nice. And on the subject of black cats, how's Luna?
She's good. She's still in my room though. She's just sleeping, waiting for me to return. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Onyx.
You didn't ask about Alex's familiar.
Alex doesn't know how his familiar is doing.
Yeah.
Alex's familiar's doing great.
You don't know that. Stun me, stupid. Okay. Anyway, so I look down and I grab my orangutan's hand and I go, well, I guess you knew I'd be here. Thanks for this.
You hear Nurse Nedra she, turns her attention to the pop that just happened in the room and says, "You're kidding. You're back? Are you all right?
What happened? I didn't burn anything down this time. I got something in the bathroom attacked my leg. I thought I'd burned myself on a radiator, but then
and says he's got a burn mark on his ankle that looks suspicious to cockatrice feathers.
What? Who's that? Who said that?
From the person who brought you here.
Oh, he teleported with me?
Yes.
I didn't know.
He can just send you away.
Obviously.
I was like, I look over, he's just standing there.
No, they grabbed your hand and snapped their fingers and brought both of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to remind you. Yeah. They remember they asked for your hand. And
okay. Sure. Great.
Now
I don't know how I forgot. Also, this is pretty. I need to think about this.
Well, you rolled a 3. You're very disoriented. So when Braun speaks up, I'm going to say it catches you off guard a little bit.
Sure.
And then, yeah. So you can interject if you want, or they can continue talking.
I don't know what it was. It was in the dark, and it hurt a lot. So that's it. I show my leg.
Nedris has a little bit more oomph behind her and gets up to come over and checks your ankle. And say, are you certain it was a cockatrice?
No, it was dark and in the bathroom. I'm certain that it hurts a lot. And is my leg gonna like catch on fire and burn from the inside out?
Brom says, that sounds pretty sure to me. Do you have this now? I got to get back to work.
That sounds pretty sure to me. Wait a second. What work are you doing?
Hob looks at you and says, like, someone has to take care of the creatures around here and not take them for granted.
Hey, you don't know anything.
Go ahead. Get your words in.
Don't know.
Get your last word in.
I mean, I was going to let him disappear, but you don't know anything about what happened between me and my creature.
Hears you start to say something, he's sticking around.
Okay, great. You don't know anything about what happened between me and my creature, okay? I'm not taking it for granted. It's dangerous.
Sorry, your creature? Your creature?
Yeah, the orangutan right here. Or are your eyes bad too?
Ankle?
No, what? I don't know what burned my ankle. I told you it was dark.
When you say that, he looks over at Nurse Nedra, just with this look of like this guy, it was him, and looks back at you real quick and then snaps away. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. So now it's just you and Nedra.
God.
Nedra's been expecting, kind of checking out says, looking at ankle, says, get back up on the table.
Okay, I do that.
He goes, all right, tell me what happened.
I was in the bathroom after a horrific night of food-related bathroom issues, and it was dark, and the lights went out in there, and I was trying to get out, and I bumped against something. I thought it was like a radiator or whatever, and my leg really, really hurt, and then I got back up to my room, and it was burned like this. And then today, we were in our lessons learning about animals. Burn the cockatrice. I thought that might have been what happened.
Let me ask you this. JJ.
Mm-hmm.
Am I treating a burn from a radiator, or am I treating a burn from a very powerful magical totem?
Oh no. It was really dark. The thing is, look, here's the deal. This school is filled with things I don't understand and people don't want to tell me about. So, I don't know what it is. You're the expert. What does it look like?
JJ, I don't care how you got burned. What else did you find down there? And be honest.
Down in the bathroom?
JJ, I'm not joking. Did you find the bit? Where were you down there? Like, did you find anything else?
Okay. Yes. We were not anywhere. I was in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom and I burned myself. I don't know what you're talking about. And also, down where? What would I be finding? What do you want me to find?
Fine. No, I believe you.
Look, okay, listen. You want to hear the truth?
Yes.
Truth is, I stick up for my friends. Something that this school has not done well for me is treat other people with kindness and be loyal to those people. So I don't know what you think is down there. I don't know what you're in the middle of.
What's down there? You're not supposed to know. If you have friends who were down there, they're not supposed to know either. What did you find?
What are you so scared of? What am I not supposed to know about? You have to give me information if I can give you information. I don't know if I can trust you.
No. No, that's not how this works.
Okay.
I don't know how you did it. You shouldn't have been able to. I have a good idea, though. But the fact of the matter is, JJ, just all I want to know is, did you find anything else other than the cockatrice? Just answer me that. I don't care about anything else.
If my friends were down there, would they be in danger now?
If I'm trying to find that out.
I would only imagine that it was empty hallways filled with hay and debris, and it smelled like ass. If I had been somewhere, but I wasn't. Remember, I was in the bathroom.
Okay. So what kind of burn am I treating then? Radiator?
Magical kind, because I'm sure it's a magical radiator. Listen, you have all this pent-up anger inside of you. I get it, all right? I get it. But you said I needed to use my magic or it was going to explode. And I said I wanted to use my magic to help my friends. What did they do that's so wrong?
I'm gonna put together a little paste. I'm here to treat you, not your friends. They didn't get burned. She walks off and just starts grabbing mortar and pestle and vials of things, and she's a very resourceful person, so she's pulling all sorts of stuff. And just starts mixing everything together. Comes back over and just kind of stands before you for a moment, and she goes, I'm going to treat your wound, and you when it heals, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know that you were lying. And here's the thing, I still won't care if you're lying. I won't care that you lied. I won't care that you broke into the labyrinth. I won't care that you kidnapped the cockatrice. I don't care. All I want to know is, what else did you, and apparently more of you, find down there? And she starts slathering it on your ankle. And if you're not going to tell me, you're going to end up telling somebody else. Because we need to know.
Who's fine? We didn't find anything. We got lost. We wanted to go on an adventure.
Roll for charm.
Can you roll for badgering the witness, please? Jesus Christ, this healthcare system sucks. Where's my D10?
Dare you.
Comes a 2. Plus 1. Which makes it a 3. Is math.
Oh, your charm is a 10, so even if I'm being kind, it's still not good. She says, okay, I believe you. Just come clean. Come clean. Get in trouble. You're new, all right? Just make sure they know that's all that happened, okay? And she asks you, she has you zip back up your pant leg because you've got those kind of jeans.
Nice.
I do that.
Huh?
I do that. I attach my pant leg.
And says, "Can you find your way back to the class?"
I'll be fine. Thanks.
JJ, I'm not angry, okay? I don't want you to be angry too. But we don't have a lot left to lose here.
Whatever.
All right. But tell me about your exit, I guess. Because she's disappointed. She's got that vibe.
Yeah, whatever. You know, fucking people with their stupid goddamn rules. She sits here and yells at me for 15 minutes. Whatever. You know what? I have my thoughts. I take out my goddamn map and I go, luckily you made me a useless map. And I walk out of the nurse's office with my map and my orangutan.
So bitter. Ah, cool.
Cool.
All right.
Hey, I like the map. Garrett personally likes the map. JJ is in a bitter state. He's been yelled at and lied to.
Well, while you're making your way back to class, let's see what more we can find out about this mystery surrounding us in Divination class. We returned to the round room. Students have, been demonstrating their abilities, using Ouija planchets and runes and, trying to figure out how to do an astrology prediction in the daytime. And now it's Paris's turn.
Woo!
So she says, young lady, would you like to come up and make your prediction?
Heck yeah, I would.
The class has been mostly people just kind of, trying to make statements. Some are vague intentionally. Some are trying to be real specific. Confidence levels vary as well. It's just people trying to come up with some, some idea of what's to come, or, just making up stuff. Like they're trying to guess what the stocks are going to be like. And so now it's your turn.
So I'm predicting the future?
Don't think of it so much as predicting events to occur, but just being open to what information the future has in store for you. And to divine that, you can choose any tool you like.
Okay.
Is there one that comes to mind?
Well, you mentioned jewels and crystals. I like sparkly things.
Okay.
I have this mirror over here that's part of my compact, so maybe I could use the reflection of like my sparkly blusher and while looking at the mirror, and maybe I can look into that magic mirror and see something.
Oh, you want to use your compact like a magic mirror.
Like mirror gazing, Anahit whispers to...
Yeah, mirror gazing, what she said.
Excellent.
This girl knows everything.
All right, cool. Great, we landed on one then. Yeah, we landed on one. Let's do that. Okay, so she says, all right, sit here. So she invites you to sit, brings a chair over that she's pulling back and forth at the center table, and place the compact in front of you. And I like to imagine this is kind of funny because it's this tiny little thing that you're gazing into, It's like trying to look at like a tiny video screen is the way I see it. Now here's how we're going to do it.
Okay.
Katie. What kind of prediction would you like to make? What's the question you want to ask?
Question...
So yeah, she asks you, all right, now, what question do you seek answers to?
Why? I know, but I don't want to get in trouble. I mean, I was the only one who was held back with all the scene.
Just, you don't have to say it out loud. Think of it. Focus on it.
Okay.
That should be your only thought. Now, what do you find? This is where I need you to tell me what the question is.
The question is, why is it all the staff members freaking out about the cockatrice? Well, I don't know. Well, I was gonna say, well, what's the other thing? But I didn't technically hear that conversation, so how could I ask that question? That's Katie saying this, not Paris. Why was there so much hay down there?
That's the question you're gonna go with. Why is there so much hay? I want to make sure. I got to get this right.
We haven't clarified yet that the cockatrice has anything to do with the cockatrice, right? Or is that specifically because it's like a chicken thing?
So, I'm sorry.
I guess I'm looking for more clues for something else. If there's something else down there that we didn't catch. You know what? How about? Oh, sorry, I'm talking too loud. I can just hear myself in Garrett's thing.
I'm sorry, I'm mute.
It's
okay. Where does that water source go that we heard under the castle?
Roll brains for me.
Oh boy.
Roll brains for me.
It's not one of my strong suits.
Oh. I'll be gentle.
I have a +1 and 2 extra stats, so.
And yes, you do.
Okay. I got a 3 +1. And then I got 2 extra stats marked on there.
You're not casting a spell with. Well, you are and you aren't.
So I got a 4. Which technically is my D4, but it was a 3 + 1, so that doesn't count, right?
No,
not to explode.
No.
Okay, I got 4.
Okay, you got a 4. Okay, so you start. So your question is, it's very specific, is what I'm getting. That you want to know where specifically the water flows from and to underground.
Yeah, where does it go?
Okay. Okay, in that case, I would like you to grab a D10.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Actually, do you have multiple D10s by chance?
Yes, you do. Give me one second.
I was like, I have multiple D6s. But if, yeah, I do. Just hold on, Teach.
Okay.
Run, Forrest, run. It's this one.
Yeah, my
It's tricky. This is tricky.
But technically, this is a D10.
That's like a D10, but it's just I see it's double. Yeah, that's great.
This is the same.
Oh, perfect. Oh, cool. Okay. I got 2. Do you want 3 or 2?
I'm trying to figure out how I want you to do this.
Okay.
Okay. You are going to use 3.
All right, Garrett, come give me the other one. Garrett, come give me the other one. Quick.
I'm sorry.
4.
Now you have to tell me. Yeah. We only need 2. Go back upstairs.
We have to like roll for you.
3. I need 3. This is tricky.
Garrett, come on.
Of course, you guys would find a way to find a gray area between all my
Garrett,
methods.
come on.
Why can't you just roll the same one for
Why
the
did
guy?
you keep going upstairs?
You'll see.
All right.
Garrett.
Well, you might see.
Like 2 more D10s.
Okay.
Here you go. This one.
That's all.
Take it.
Okay. I'm going to enjoy this. I think this is going to be kind of like a real mentorship moment here.
Okay. I have 4, but you want 3, right?
Yes. So she says, I want 3. Yeah.
Okay.
She says to you, you have a question in mind. You're focusing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it a yes or no question?
No. It's not.
You're trying to see into the past or the future.
No. The present. I
You want
guess it's the
clarity on the
future. I want clarity on the present of where it goes in the future.
Interesting. Okay. Gaze deep into the mirror and This is going to be interesting. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do this. Okay. Think about the question. Sorry, I'm actually teaching now. Think hard about the question. And when you're ready, roll the dice. Or, sorry, gaze into the mirror. Roll the dice. Gaze into the mirror.
Gaze into the dice.
And see what, see what hits your eyes.
Would you like the grand total?
No.
Okay.
Tell me from left to right what numbers you rolled.
There is one explosion roll. There is a 10.
Not relevant.
Okay,
Not
cool.
relevant.
Just checking with those.
Okay, so left to right.
2, 10, and 4. I also do the graphic.
2, 10, and 4.
Yes.
Okay. This is not an explosion roll, though.
Yeah, but it's still cool. Just
yeah, we get to see the graphics. That's fun. Okay. Yay! Graphics! Production value! Okay. You don't... Here's what you see. You see mild innovation. You see the addition of irrigation that wasn't always there, but came to and is being used quite frequently throughout the present. But what was your last die? The one on the right?
2, 10, and 4.
4. It's fading. It's as if it's being canceled out.
Oh.
So that's what you see. So she says, and when inspiration strikes, tell us what you see. Tell us what you find. There's a student who's just watching. He's like, it's so cool. Because you're just like, you are in this little itty bitty thing. You are just in it. What'd you find? She's asking you to.
So based on what I've heard, it sounds like it's a bathroom water supply, and it's running out. We're running out of water.
Oh, too real.
Is that? Do you see that in the future? That our plumbing will run dry?
It's just being used too much. Maybe they need to change something in what they're feeding people. The bathrooms are being used too frequently. I'm sorry, am I misinterpreting this?
I love it, and because your character's from Beverly Hills, so it makes sense. But yeah, there's a drought. We're using too much water. She says, "Oh, that's something that maybe everyone should be mindful of, not to overuse their fair share, because we never know when we might lose it." Thank you, Paris. A wonderful observation.
Should I stop showering?
No one's saying that, but just maybe limit your showers to less than an hour.
Okay.
That was great.
Okay.
Paris.
And then Paris, one more time for me, just because I feel like it. Would you please make a charm roll? Yeah, charm's your strength. I want to see. I just want to see some. 11. Are you satisfied with your answer? You, Katie?
Yes.
You sound uncertain.
Are you talking about my answer of where the water
you
source
tried to do
is?
a divination reading. Are you satisfied with
Yeah.
it? You are?
I think so.
Okay. No more lingering questions in your mind?
About what I saw?
Not anything.
I mean, I hope wherever this water is going isn't like polluting something.
Okay.
So yes.
I want you to now roll the dice one more time. Hold the dice in your hand, Katie.
Is this the 20? Am I doing charms?
No, the three. The three. Sorry.
Okay, gotcha.
Ask your question, and then put them down on a flat surface. Like roll them on the. Yeah.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
Okay. So I hope you're not polluting anything. You're not polluting anything.
You're basically asking, are the pipes or the water, is it polluting anything? That's what
Yeah,
you're asking?
That's what I was asking to the
Okay,
dice.
go ahead. All right, cool. Roll it.
I don't know. Is it good or bad to be low or high?
Tell me what numbers they are. You don't need to tell me what order they're in this time. Just tell me what numbers they are.
Oh damn! It's a 1.
Uh-huh.
It's a 3, and it's a 2.
Oh. You're getting more no than yes.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, then I guess I'm happy with that. Great.
Cool. You feel that as you step away from the table. Okay?
Cool.
Awesome. Just because I'm invested in this moment right now, gentlemen, do you guys want to do this as an NPC or? Because you guys aren't going to be taking this class, like your characters aren't. So this is me just allowing you this opportunity because you're not going to get it later.
While I enjoy this, I'm gonna use my rolls on the cool things that I do.
I'm not asking you to use your inspiration. I'm just saying. And these, yeah. Okay. Again, we're not. These aren't your character roles. We're actually everyone. Even though I've pitched this as just a general intro to divination class, what I'm actually doing is called astrogallomancy, which is dividing the future with dice. So
very cool.
If you want to do it, and we can make it relevant to the story, even though your characters aren't there, I will grant you this opportunity.
I feel like it'll make it hard for me to roleplay my character because I'll have all this information he's not supposed to have. But I would love to hear Paris and Anahit have a little debrief real quick as to they both did their reading.
Yeah, Big Jim's going to sit this one out. By the way, Big Jim is my character that's in this room, in this class.
That's great.
Who hasn't said a fucking word?
I'm Big Jim.
He just sits quietly in the back.
Yeah, Big Jim doesn't get a lot to say. I just want you to know he's there. That's all.
Oh, I love it.
All right. Well, in that case, we'll move on, and we're going to return to Mazagoology in the form of JJ has made his way, followed the path around the breadth of the school, and I will allow you to check me on this, but as far as I know, you're walking out the front door, you're finding the path around to the left side of the building, and heading along the wall that you've passed by twice now in the last 24 hours, toward where the class was being held. And you catch up with Alex.
Yes, I know the outside of the school almost as well as I know the inside. I stand.
One side.
Yeah. Do we get a little debrief between Anahit and Paris first? I just want to hear. I'm sorry.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. I'm sorry. All right. I stand next to Alex and I fold my arms, and I kind of give him a look. I give you such a look. You get such a look from me.
What's the matter?
How many people are listening? I glance around and do a not perception check to see if I can talk to him without being overheard.
The class has been going into greater detail about the lore and care of basilisks and phoenixes and cockatrices, most of which they find not that interesting. Like, everyone's really into the phoenix, but now that the basilisk isn't this nightmare creature and finding out that it's just like any other thing and it has normal attributes that all animals have, like, it lays eggs and it likes food, it makes them less interesting to everybody. And
So if I try to...
no one's knows what a cockatrice really is. Not a lot of people do. They haven't seen one. And part of the cockatrice's appeal is that they're just weird. You know, they're the good. It's the good and bad, the ugly. This trifecta we got here.
Okay, cool. So I kind of elbow Alex, and I'm just like, and I raise my hand.
And Ken Walton says, "Yes, we have a question."
Yes.
Question?
Hello. Do cockatrices guard against anything? Are they used to like keep anything from getting out? Maybe curses or I don't know, magic problems? And I kind of look at Alex.
Well, if you'll recall from our last class that the cockatrice and the basilisk both don't make as good of guardian animals as people think. The basilisk is favored as a guardian pet, but they're not, you know, the most motivated animals. And the cockatrice are not as focused as the basilisk. So they don't really do guarding that well.
Why are they called totem
birds? It doesn't
birds?
mean that people don't try, though.
Why are they called totem birds?
What?
Totem? Totem birds. I heard him say totem birds downstairs in the nurse's office. So I'm repeating it, but I don't know if you didn't say that, then pretend it didn't say anything. What?
Talking about Brahm?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Nedra.
I think she said toads and birds.
Oh, toads and birds. Never mind. Yeah. I don't say anything.
Did you hit your head in there?
Shut up. I don't... We're not talking. Pull my arms and I look back at the teacher.
And to answer your question, people sometimes like having a cockatrice or think that they're valuable because their tail feathers are super powerful. Like there's not a lot of wands that can handle. It's like almost on par with a phoenix feather, but there's just a little more oomph in the tail feathers. Like there are in phoenix feathers. And she makes this weird face as she's trying to remember stuff. And she goes, I think that's it. Again, basilisks have a little bit more
I just want to know why the school would keep a cockatrice around. That's all. I guess I just want to know why the school would keep a cockatrice around.
Well, remember I said that we kept one because they're great for keeping pests, like for taking care of pests. They're good mousers. They're, you know, you get a guard dog, you get a cat to take care of your pests. So you'd get a basilisk to guard your stuff. And she makes this face, like, and then goes, and you get a cockatrice to keep the place tidy.
Okay.
So why wouldn't you just get a cat? Why would you just get a cat? Yeah. Yeah, you just said it. Well, the cats seem a lot less dangerous, sir. Says the kid up at the top of the class.
And Mrs. Penn Walton says, well, cats like company. They like affection. They are social creatures the same way that we are, or in a somewhat similar way that we are. My cat's the best. But cockatrice, they really only care about food. You can play with a cat. You can get him toys and in little scratching pose, and you can give him little costumes and dress him up. But cockatrice, the kind of toy a cockatrice cares about is just a piece of food. You would play with a pet cockatrice by taunting it with food.
You call them lonely creatures, sir?
You call them lonely?
Yeah. I don't remember if you're her or him.
Yes.
Yeah, are they lonely?
Was no one paying attention to my lecture last week? I did answer all of it. Or last week, sorry. 5 minutes ago? 15 minutes ago? Because I said all this, that they don't, like, male cockatrices don't compete with other male cockatrices, and only one of them gets to keep the lair, or have the hen.
Yeah. Thank you for the clarification, sir.
You sound like the guy from Summer Heights High.
Any other questions? Because class is all about to end. All right. Well, with that, I hope everyone had fun and enjoyed seeing. Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I can't remember the name of our pets. I hope everyone enjoyed.
Oh God,
Monty
Bella.
and
Bella.
it was like
Megan.
Belvedere Glimmer, aka
Megan.
Flipper Tail Fluffer Butt or something.
Bedelia.
Thank you,
There we
Justin.
go. We need a
Bedelia.
note
Bedelia.
taker.
Yeah, and
Oh.
you know, hopefully one day, I'll get to show you all the snickin'.
What do orangutans eat? Can you just give me like 3 foods that they like?
This is a magic zoology class, so
Well, it's a magic orangutan that won't stop following me around, so I'd like to feed it something it likes.
everyone's looking at you and like, you don't feed your orangutan?
No, I just feed it whatever's on the plate. I don't know. Never mind.
You could check out the library.
Fine. I like leave.
JJ is so like confrontation.
What's up?
He's had a hard day, man. He's had a rough. He's had a rough like 2 hours.
All right, and with that, class is over.
Peach, can I talk to you for a second? Just privately.
Yeah, you have any questions?
Yeah. I'm really sorry to hear about.
Privately, I just want you to know Brahm is also there.
I just want to let you know I'm really sorry that.
As I leave and I see you talking to both of them, Alex, you see me. I look over you and I go like this.
That Snicken is missing. But like, I want you to know that based on everything that I have learned about cockatrice in this class today, I bet he's probably doing pretty good. You know?
Okay, roll charm, I guess.
Yeah, all right.
I think this is a charm roll, as the way that this game is dictated.
I think my charm is my actual.
You're not charming her, but you are trying to appeal to her. You're not fighting her. You're not running away. You're not trying to outsmart her. You're trying to appeal to her in some regard. It seems like.
That is a total of a 10.
Okay. She's a little confused, but she takes the kind gesture and says, "Thank you," and then says, "And if you can help in any way by keeping an eye out for the Snicken or giving us any information that you find, I think that would help a lot." Yeah.
Okay, well, bye then. I'll do that.
She kind of waves you off.
And I run after to catch up with JJ.
I've gone around the corner. I've gone around the corner. You come around the corner. I am leaning against the wall with my arms folded. And I'm just looking. I'm not even making eye contact with you.
I'm just gonna sit here and sip this tea if you guys don't mind.
What?
Friends don't lie.
I told you that I didn't put him back. I told you that we need to find him. What are you mad at me about?
Friends don't lie to friends. You lied when you said you put him back, and you didn't.
I told you I didn't
Stop.
bring him back.
No. I don't want to hear it. I have been now interrogated by 3 separate teachers. They say that thing was like keeping something safe down there, that we could have stumbled on something dangerous. I lied for you like 12 times. Nobody likes me at this school. I don't have any friends. I keep getting yelled at. Well, apparently not, because you can't tell me what you're actually up to. If you wanted to keep the stupid thing, we could have worked together. What is it doing? Is it just like living under somebody's bed? It attacked me with fire.
It was scared. Fine.
A student walks by, because they're still kind of milling in the front door, hanging around, and you hear just one go, "I like you," and walks off.
I don't know who that is. Look. Downstairs, the nurse said there's something dangerous in there. They don't know how we even got there. So I think that Snicken is supposed to be in there. We're supposed to be working together.
You're right. We are a team. You just got so mad at me about making sure he got put back, and I just... You all have familiars and pets, and I just wanted to have something, you know?
I hate my familiar. My familiar got me kicked out of my school, hurt my friends, and ruined my life. Do you want it? I'd give it to you. Like, it's dangerous, man. I'm not trying to be angry with you. Just use your brain. We gotta put it back. Like, everybody's freaking out.
Okay. Fine.
Doing it tonight.
Tonight, after class, we say goodbye. We get him out. No one has found him yet. And we'll put him back.
Sorry you don't have... I know what it feels like to be different.
I'm sorry I made everyone yell at you.
Nobody fucking... You know what? This whole magic community, all they've been doing is yelling at me, so it's not like a lot's changed. I'm glad I made. Let me get some lunch.
Yeah.
Also, that guy teleported me by snapping his fingers. Sorry, what?
Whoa, wait, seriously? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
He like grabbed my hand and then and we were gone. Like, what?
We need to learn how to do that.
Yeah, I mean, he totally knows that we did it as well. It's like not a secret to him.
Yeah, but well, you noted. All right, we'll think of something once we meet up with the girls later after class.
Speaking of, we're going to jump
handshake
to the end of Divination. So everyone has had a turn of telling some sort of fortune and prediction, and everyone's kind of writing it down, and we're gonna put it in an envelope.
Jim sat it out.
Huh?
Not Big Jim is what he
Not Big
said.
Jim. He sat it out.
No. I'm not saying he has to do a thing, but he has to at least stand and announce something. Everyone has to do it.
Fine.
You, Zachary, don't have to do this, but all of the students do.
This is Big Jim. I'm only taking this class because it was a requirement for where I want to do in the future, which we will discuss later if anyone has questions. But my choice of fortune telling that I will be doing is hey, Teach. Yeah, Teach.
Yes.
Behind your back, I want you to hold up an amount of fingers.
My God.
She puts her hand between her back and her garment, which is kind of a frock style. Since you're doing this, I'm gonna look it up now. She's got a frock style. It's called it's a Curtis style of robes. Yeah. Yeah. Picture like an Indian frock coat.
Cool.
And you know what? You butt? see how good you do this.
D5?
Yeah, was that one hand or
D6.
two?
It was a
D6, got it.
D6, and if it was 6, I would put up no finger.
This is magic.
God. She says, I'm ready.
4. It's 4.
She pulls up 5. She's not a bad
So
attempt.
sue me. And he goes and sits down.
Alright. Well, with Big Jim's prediction done, that's everyone. And before you all go, I just have a treat for saying thank you for a wonderful first day. And she gives everyone a fortune cookie. So she hands out fortune cookies, and in the interest of time, she kind of does it in pairs, and so she sets two fortune cookies between Anahit and Paris, and you can each take one. You know what? For giggles, I want you guys to roll a die and just tell me if it's odd or even.
Okay.
Yeah, and Big Jim, you can do this too, actually.
Me?
Yeah, what about that scraggly kid?
Yeah, I've got enough for everybody.
I rolled
Okay,
a 5,
cool.
so odd for me. Odd
You got
for
an odd.
Anahit.
Great.
Yeah.
Paris.
Even.
Even. Okay. Boys.
Big Jim got an odd number.
An odd number.
Carl got an odd number too.
Okay. Okay. What was his name?
Carl.
Carl. Carl says, a stranger is a friend you have not spoken to yet.
Whoa.
Yeah. Isn't that nice? Anahit's, yours says, you will be highly sought after.
Oh, wow. I like it.
Paris, yours says, keep your eyes open to new things and new people. Big Jim, your tiny little cookie says, the fortune you seek is in another cookie.
Tell me what I don't know.
All right. So you guys, you are welcome to leave your class. You've got about 10 minutes to do whatever you like before your next one, which I think are different for everybody.
Anahit, I think I mean, I know we have to go talk to the boys. I didn't know you were related to some famous person. Why didn't you tell me?
I'm really not. Everyone thinks that because we have the same last name and we're both magical, but I'm really not related to him.
Okay.
I
Gotcha.
mean, like I told the teacher, like as far as I know, but like he's
Have you done like lineage tracing?
only like to my grandmother, and that's it on both sides, or no, on one side. I don't think we did the other side yet.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, you got some good card skills.
Thank you. Yeah, I usually just do it for fun, but sometimes, well, in my non-magical school, I did it for a friend of mine that I went to school with there. But mostly I just do it for fun. To like sort stuff out for myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
As
Have
you're
you-
making your... If you want to keep going, you can.
Yeah. Have you done mirror gazing before this class?
My grandma was like really into like just all divination and seeing into the future. She was really big on that. I mean, like, I'm a fan. I know, like, I got Miss Cleo on my shirt, but like, I don't know. I honestly, today was the first day I've ever looked into the mirror like that and not just like fixing my makeup. It was cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. I've never tried that type of divination, but now I'm kind of curious.
A passing student comes up to you and says, I think teacher thinks you're a celebrity and you should use it. And then he like looks at Paris and says, not you. And then continues walking off.
That's fine. I'm going to establish my own name. I don't need to be a celebrity.
So
Yeah.
as you guys make your way down, where are you heading? I should ask. I shouldn't assume.
We're gonna go meet the boys in the hallway before we all have to break off for class.
Great. You're going to like the main
Good job.
corridor. Cool.
Yeah.
On your way down, you as you make your way to the bottom, Paris, the posters that you thought you saw, the missing cockatrice posters.
Oh yeah, that was bad tea. I remember I drank the weed stuff that I got from Anahit that I wasn't supposed to.
Well, you're seeing them again.
Oh no. Anahit, do you see what I'm seeing on the wall?
I don't know. What are you seeing?
You do see them. They are up. They are actually up now.
The
okay.
missing posters for the cockatrice, like you see that, right? I'm not just talking about like the stonework on the wall. Like you see those posters?
Yeah, they're there. I see them.
Boys,
That's
you're
not
welcome to join the conversation whenever you
You
like.
hear down the hall. How can we even get back in there? We don't even have the same class. You should have just put it back.
I didn't. I don't know how to get there without you guys.
Oh, great. Look. And I pull up a poster and I walk in. And I go, hi.
Please
class.
describe the poster in full detail.
Perfect.
For you, you're gonna have to spend some tokens because that's one of your perks. Like that's a strength of yours that you need to use.
To look at a thing that's there?
Yeah. Well, you said full detail. I will tell
Yes.
you, yes, there is a poster exactly as Paris described before that says like missing cockatrice. It's got an illustration of one. Actually, Paris, you give the details because you're the one who saw it first.
Yeah, it definitely says missing cockatrice, and it's got an image of little Enzo, or whatever the heck you called it, on there. And it says to contact, I think it says Brahms. If that makes sense.
It says, okay, sorry, you didn't have to give full detail. That's the thing.
Okay, it was hard to read. I might need some glasses.
Well, so the first time you just got a vague vision of it.
Yeah.
You saw that there were missing cockatrice poster. There was an image of the cockatrice that you all saw.
So I saw the future?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
What you're all seeing is a kind of like off-white-ish poster hastily put together of a red illustration of a cockatrice, and it says like, if you have any information, please tell the staff. It's very vague.
I put it down in the middle, or I'm like holding it in the middle, and I say, look, we're going to cut to the chase. I was at the nurse's office for that burn. By the way, he put like the same thing on my leg that you did, Anahit, so way to go.
She did not.
You put it
I
on
don't
it.
know that. They were both made of paste.
Sorry. I was gonna fine. You didn't ask.
I did not ask.
No, this was a yellowy paste made from. It was a yellow paste made from a certain flower called. It's a hypericum
He
and
made
green
a
aloe.
paste made out of plants.
Made out of hypercum.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give Anahit the benefit of the doubt, and she recognizes it's a different solution. Your ankle. This is what I was waiting for. Your ankle is feeling better.
Yeah.
Than it was last time. It's actually starting to heal, albeit slowly.
I say, okay, when I was down there, she said that there is something dangerous under the school and that this cockatrice needs to go back. So we have to take it back tonight. Obviously, Alex didn't put it away. It's fine. You have anything to say?
I do know where he is. I'm sorry. I thought you'd be mad at me if I didn't put him back. So I told you I tried to, lost him, but I didn't. I'm sorry. He's in my room. He's in a safe place. He's fine. And we think tonight if we can maybe just put him back down there, we can forget that any of this ever happened.
Would be great.
This is tricky. I want to ask you exactly what hall you're meeting up in. Because and I know you guys don't have the map, so this is a challenge. So
I can do this here. So we left the great cafetorium together, and it was like there was the outside to Magizoology. That was the hallway that we met, the one that leads outside, and we said we're going to meet back at this hallway after everybody's classes are over.
So you're basically at the front of the school, the hallway between Magizoology, the front door.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you guys first came in when you first arrived at the school. There's a bit of a corridor that wraps around something, and yeah, where there's you can go this way or this way at the very beginning. Is what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So great. I needed to know where you are.
Okay.
Continue.
I do want to look around and make sure no one's listening in on us. I'm looking specifically for Brahm.
Yeah, nobody is, like, the students are all gone in their separate ways. Some of them are going to lunch. That's what your schedule says you're supposed to do. Some people are going to class. They are all going further into the school, not hanging out by the front. However, Professor Penn Walton will be re-entering the school, and she'll be doing it through the front door. So she comes around the corner.
Good talk. Hi. Anyways, so the orangutan awareness meeting is tonight at 8.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to learn more about the orangutan tonight at 8.
Great.
Did you already visit the library?
That's where I'm going now. I have time before lunch, and since you don't have the answers, I guess I should go to the library.
Zoologist, Maja. And she just kind of walks off.
Apes are great.
And so's owner.
And she turns around back at Anahit and is like,
I don't think she likes me very much, but I haven't been very nice to her. It's been a tough day, guys. I don't think I'm doing well in this school.
I mean, it's only the second day. Don't beat yourself up.
I was interrogated like 4 times.
Don't worry, there's so many other wizard schools. If you flunk out of here, it's not a big deal. Take it from someone who knows.
Okay. Well, I don't know if that makes me feel better, but at least I got to meet you guys. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, so where is Enzo now, Alex?
His real name is Snicken, and he is in my room, just kind of chilling. I figure if we can get there quickly after our last class, I should be able to get there before anyone else shows up. He's pretty content to stay in the dark, so
Did you tie him up or something, or like is he just
God.
free-ranging?
Well, he's
free-range Snicken.
Pretty chill.
Did you give him food? Remember they said that he likes food?
Yes, I gave him tons of food.
How much is tons?
Oh, well, I'm pretty hungry. I gave him most of my breakfast.
Did you leave any windows open for him for like fresh air?
I thought he might get out, so I just left it a crack.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna try to.
That's fair.
Go up there now. I will bring you more food because other students are going to go to their room on their break, and it's my break. It's your break.
It's our break. Good idea. I will keep anyone else from finding him till it's go time.
Good job. Okay, secret team, hands in. What's the name of our secret team?
the Terminators, remember?
Oh yeah, the Terminators. 1, 2, 3.
Our curling team.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Terminate.
Oh, yeah, you guys have a secret name. That's your public curling name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I ruined the moment. Go ahead.
What's our secret name? Misfits.
Misfits?
Like Misfits? Yeah.
Does the chat have any suggestions, chat? I'll let you know if they say anything. This is tough. Coming up with a band name is rough, guys.
I like Misfits. Let's go with that.
Magical Misfits.
We do have a pitch
magical
from Justin for Misfits Managed.
Oh boy. I like the Misfits, but I don't. Is that like a real band? We'll get into that later.
I don't know. It sounds like it could be a TV show in the future, but for
Is
now,
it like
no.
Tom York?
Everything.
I don't know. Okay. Misfits.
Yeah. All right.
I run off to the cafetorium.
Okay. Alex?
Yeah, no, I'll go with. It's
Yeah, you both have lunch right now.
Oh wait, no, I'm going
Chaos,
back to the
kids.
room. I'm going back to the room.
Okay.
I forgot what I was doing.
Anahit, your next class is herbology.
Yes.
Your map is telling you to go upstairs and to the far corner. Not like across the entire. So yeah, you're gonna keep on the same wall, but you're going to the other side of the building.
Okay. I'm going upstairs or
Upstairs.
okay.
And then, so Alex is going downstairs. He's okay. I'm gonna give you guys the directions of the school.
Great.
Okay, Anahit, you are heading. You guys are all on the north side of the school. Anahit, you are heading to the southwest corner, upstairs. Alex, you are heading to the southeast corner to your tower, which your entrance is on the. Well, actually, there's entrances on every floor, but you're already on the first floor. Paris is heading to defensive
magic. Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Wrote it
upstairs, and it's more toward. No, that one I'm gonna. That is downstairs. It is past the nurses' area on the east side of the building, like the northeast-ish side of the building. Okay.
Okay.
So where you guys are, you probably can just like walk through the grand cafetorium, essentially drop off JJ, make your way out of the northeast-ish exit of that room before you separate. First Paris. Anahit, you're heading upstairs, and Alex, you're heading to your room.
Yep.
Okay, I want you all to roll charm for me. The three of you.
Okay.
Which three?
Not JJ. JJ's having lunch.
Well, I'm gathering supplies.
True. This is an 8 from old Alex.
Also an 8 from Paris.
Oh.
7 for me.
What the heck? You're supposed to do one better. Thought we were a team.
Go Chaos Kids.
Okay. Cool. Alex, you make your way to the door of the Amber Tower, and as you open it, you hear lots of commotion coming from your place, which is, first years are on the first floor.
Great. Is anyone else there?
It smells. There are students who are gagging. They came back and they're riffing on each other about their sweaty gym clothes because they just finished brooms and they went to go change other stuff, and it just smells vile. And like as you open before you even approach the door, like you can hear the commotion, and as you open it, like people are kind of like, a few of them are barreling out very dramatically because they're young boys, but some of the students are really put off by it, and they're pinching their noses coming out that they think a stink bomb went off, or that everyone had like magical BO from Broom's class.
Magical BO.
Yeah. It's something special.
Well, I try to power through and go right to the room, be like, oh, whoa, what happened? Oh no, my stuff. I gotta go see what happened.
Okay, so you're in your room. You see the shaggy hair and striped scarf that you recognize as being of Tom. And he's in the room trying to aerate it with magic. Just get the smell out of the windows, which are open.
Tom, what happened in here?
I don't know, JJ.
You screwed up.
Oh my
He says,
gosh.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I screwed up. Also, I forgot his accent again. Says, oh, Alex, you best don't want to be in here. It smells an awful foul. You were in here earlier. Did you see anything?
No. I mean, I had.
Did you leave a stink bomb? That's what some people are saying.
No. It was a old flowers. I should have known this was gonna happen. I will take care of this. I am so sorry. You know how flowers smell really good, and then they smell really bad once they
Oh
they
my
like get really
gosh.
old.
I have some rotting roses right now.
Yeah. It was a going to school gift from my parents, and I will take care of this. No one needs to be dealing in here anymore. Thank you, Tom,
Well,
for
go ahead then.
everything.
Get rid of him, please. And he's still aerating the room.
I will. It's just the flowers were attached to a card that was very sentimental.
All right, keep the card. Just get rid of the flowers.
No, it's what I'm saying is I need to be alone, just to look at it. It's
No.
private. It's private.
Fine, take it into the bathroom. I don't care. Just get it done.
I gotta get them out. They're. Do you mind leaving for a second? Just a second.
I do. I have to fix the room.
And you will. We're just losing time here, Tom. We will take longer the longer you stand there.
Roll for a charm. You should have done it by now. Yeah, it's not working. Like, I mean, I guess he's not catching on, but you're not getting him out of the room. He's trying to fix this smell. And there's just tiny little windows and one door that's wide open.
How much time is going by? Would it be enough time for me to have run back in now with some food?
Well, you know how that works. So you just threw some items into a backpack?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Roll flight. Tell me how quick it was.
Ooh, yeah, getting into it now. Flight.
We're getting into it now.
Let's see. Okay, that's a 2. Only. Oh no! Ha ha ha! It's a 3 out of 4. What's up?
Ooh, that was close. I thought he might be there for a
You
second.
haven't caught up yet.
So I'm running.
You're running, but there's students milling about in the corridors. I mean, you're getting stopped every which way. Yeah, it's a little difficult.
D8? Really? Oh my gosh, I'm reading fight and flight wrong. One moment. Thank you, Rules Master. Ha! It's a 6. 5 plus 1.
Okay, you'll get there a little quicker, but not quite yet. It's not one of your good stats. That's why it's
That's fine. That's fine. I'm running. You got the animation.
Anyway, Alex, he's not budging.
Fine. I can't. Fine. I will. Yes.
He says, you just throw him out the window if you need to. Go in the bathroom, have your cry. Throw him out the window.
Yep. I guess I'm just gonna throw him out the window. I'm gonna, and I go under the bed, with my backpack, which I will empty out down there, I suppose. Hey, buddy, is it? Got some.
I'm enjoying watching Garrett running this whole time.
And I'm like digging through my pocket to see if there's any crumbs.
Garrett, you arrive. Sorry, what's happening, Alex?
I'm now under my bed with the crumbs that I have found in my pocket from earlier, because it wasn't 100% thorough. Just like, hey, buddy. And I'm just kind of holding it in front of my open knapsack. Come on.
You went under your bed first?
Yeah, well, under the bed that I saw him under.
Last time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how I did it last time. I think I made you roll for it.
Well, do I not remember the bed he was under?
No, but you looked under your bed last time, and I think I made you roll, and you rolled poorly, so I put him under a different bed. No,
Right.
no, I decided he wasn't there. That's what it was. Which he's not. He's not there. He's not under
so
the
I
same
don't see
bed.
him.
There's multiple beds in this room. There's like 4.
I'm looking around under the bed.
All right. Give me a brains roll, real quick. Just real quick.
No problem. That's a 3.
Oh no, yo boy. Yeah.
JJ comes to the room before you find him.
I go, hey, Alex, I got all the. Hey, Tom.
Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, sorry about the smell. Now here's the thing. You're not a member of Amber. You actually cannot cross the front door. So, like a vampire. So you're poking your head in the open door. That's about as much as you can do.
Have we experienced this before?
No, you were never tried to get into someone else's tower.
So I wouldn't know that. I would go running into this room. What happens to me?
Oh, it's like someone tugs on your cloak.
So I go, hey Alex, I've got the. Oh!
Yeah.
My God.
Let's do a great roll. Let's do a great roll.
Oh crap.
Yep, we're rolling more, guys.
Ha! I exploded.
Did you? Yeah, we could do the
beautiful game
graphic.
for
I knew
this.
we could. I knew we could do it on our own.
And then I got a 1. So I don't know what the crit fail is. But I got a 7 total. Plus nothing, because I'm not using my wand. So I got a 7.
Hey, you get tugged, but you catch yourself on the door frame. So
I
you're
go,
fine.
oh!
Yeah. And so then Tom turns to you and says, hey, sorry about the smell. We're trying to take care of it. You shouldn't even be here.
The second Tom turns around, I am finding that cockatrice, by the way.
Roll play.
Yes. 13?
Yeah, you find him.
Great. And now I am like trying to coax him into my bag with
Roll
all
charm.
of the distraction I have. Come on, Enzo. You're my boy. Do I get to know what I'm shooting for once
no.
ever?
Yeah, this one, you're right. This one we're gonna figure out. I'm hoping for 12. Yeah, this is one I'm not gauging on a scale of 20. You're trying to coerce an animal with crumbs.
Yeah. I know he likes food,
would take
though.
some skill.
I would like to justify adding my adversity tokens by seeing Alex doing that thing, and I literally take out a piece of food from the bag and I just toss it over. Let's say it's a pear.
Hey, let's get adversity tokens then.
I go, oh, there's the fruit you wanted. Just throw it into the room.
Oh, is this his charm?
Now,
wait, how many do I need to spend?
Your adversity tokens count for 2.
I'm at a 9.
My adversity tokens count for... Yes. Yeah, each
So how many are you
person
spending?
you got a 9?
I have a 9 natural.
So you need 3.
Yeah, and I can burn 1.
Okay, great. So I'll eat 1 and you eat 1.
Great.
I'm pulling out my well of beans. God, and we're doing it. I'm getting 2. Okay, great. I think these are good ones.
God, how much I hate this.
Yeah, bubblegum.
Oh no, is that a good color? Oh, that doesn't look like a good color.
It's not great.
I'm gonna have a bad time. I think this was the worst one.
Coffee.
Yeah, Carolina Reaper.
I hate you so much.
I hate you so much.
I hate you for helping him.
I love you all.
But you do. You toss him a pear, so he's got some food. And that puts it over the edge, so he actually manages to coerce the animal into the backpack. But
Oh, he needed a 12, right? He had a 9.
12, and he got 3 adversity tokens because Garrett is a loyal friend.
Counts as 2.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to clarify.
But tie goes to the runner, so you did it. However, you weren't perfectly successful. And how do you get him in the bag?
Um,
Because remember, it's the size of a large goose, and it fits in your camping backpack.
yes, we've determined that.
Not by much.
I was just gonna like coax him with the pear, and then once he's in, kind of toss it into the back of the bag, and then
Toss him into the back of the bag.
to like toss the pear into the back of the bag, and then as he goes into it, I just kind of scoop it up.
Okay. I need you to roll. It's an agility check, essentially, or
Flight?
dexterity. It's something akin to that. But for kids on brooms, I think I'm gonna call this a fight roll. Yeah,
Fight.
You're gonna be fast with your hands. Fight.
Fight. Gotta fight this kid.
Oh my gosh.
Where is my page to know my stats? Fight is a 8. Great news. Hey, no jelly beans for you.
Huh?
You won't let. I'm talking to this cat. Just trying to eat my jelly beans or sniffing at them. Whap. Hey! 8s explode. I'll fight this thing to the death. Total of 10.
Okay. All right. You narrowly. Huh?
What was I shooting for?
Well, this was kind of like an agility check because as you're shoving, he whipped his tail, or his tail is there, and you're trying to get the bag around his back end. So I wanted to see if you were dexterous or quick enough to avoid it. And I'm going to say you are, but you had to make a last minute change because you all got tagged by him. So you adjust quickly and it causes some attention. Oh. Yeah. I'll leave it to, you either you hit the bottom of the bed or you yelp or you make a noise or whatever, but you've garnered the attention of Tom.
Oh. They do not make these bottoms of beds as big as they used to.
You all right?
Yeah, no, just hit my head. It's fine. I got it. Well, lunch is about over. Better get going to class. Don't want to be late for the next one. And I try scurrying out, backpack in hand. Hey JJ, thanks for getting my lunch. We want to be there early so that
we got to get there early. You go ahead without me. Hey Tom, can you tell me how this spell works on these doors? I'm using my brains to distract him to stay talking to me as Alex leaves.
Roll charm.
Oh, I was trying to use my brains, but I'll turn. That's fine.
No, what? I'll let you assist him. I will let you assist him.
Total of 8.
9 plus 1. So 10.
9 plus 10. Okay. You. All right, fine. So Tom is distracted by JJ, but at the same time he can't help but notice how weird and antsy and scurrying you're behaving, and that you have a bag. You don't disappear from his field of view. He hasn't noticed that there is a moving animal in your giant knapsack. Wow, those must be a lot of flowers. That's odd. But he does see you.
Right. I'm just getting out of his purview.
All right, so how you guys keep getting away with this stuff. All right, so you get him out of the room. And Tom is just there to clean up the mess, so to speak.
Classic Tom.
And he says to JJ, "Oh, it's an enchantment. You have to have the right robes."
Oh, cool. Thanks. Bye.
All right. Bye. There's odd ones in. All right. And fine. I'm curious as to what you guys do next.
I'm in my defense class. I'm still waiting for my defensive magic to start.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hold
So
on.
I'm just filling here.
We're not. Yeah, you're getting there.
Okay.
Y'all, you now are both of you are running. Describe what's happening. Are you running through a corridor of crowded people carrying a bag with a live animal in it?
Hey, JJ, you got any more food? I don't know how long he's gonna stay calm in here.
Yeah, I keep just handing you like little pieces. If I got like pineapple pieces, mango pieces, I just keep like handing you food.
Cool. I'm just dropping stuff down the hole.
It's scurrying. Make a grit roll.
Uh-huh.
It's trying to get to the food now.
Well, yeah, I'm just dropping it down to where it is. I don't know why it's...
Well, you shoved it. Its head's at the bottom of your bag, remember?
It's a 1. Yeah, that's where the food is going.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're getting at.
I say, let's take it to the nurse. Come with me, and I take him down to the nurse's office with it.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
You roll a 1 for your grit.
Oh yeah.
So that tail feather whips you.
Yeah, that's fair. Ah, ooh. Yep, okay. Want to go to the
I need
nurse?
you to make another grit roll to see how bad this burn is.
That's a much better. It's a 3.
It hurts.
Yeah.
You drop the bag.
Ah.
Normally this would not be that bad, but it is madly beating its wings inside that bag. It is moving, it is gathering attention, and the zipper is starting to open.
I remember sunlight. I pull out my wand and I cast the sunlight spell at the bag.
Well, for that to work, its head has to get out of the bag.
I'm just casting it into the bag. Look, I'm thinking on my feet.
Ready? You're getting ready?
Yeah.
Cool. You've agitated the hell out of it. So now its tail feather is whipping out of the bag at everybody around it. So, it's I'm gonna this is a group check here. You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna do this D&D style. Okay. Yeah. It's people have backed up. They have noticed. They have backed up. They're kind of confused. Maybe someone's putting 2 and 2 together, but they've only really seen the tail of this thing, and then finally it emerges from the bag. So this is happening in the hallway. So there's commotion and noise. I want Anahit, who is not too far off, just upstairs, to make a brains roll for me.
Oh, okay. Brain 15 plus 2.
Okay. You notice what's happening. You don't know what's going on yet. So you're upstairs and you're looking over the edge of the staircases, and you see in the main hallway, pretty much in the middle of the main corridor with everyone's rooms and the library, is Alex, JJ, and some people making some noise, and not be able to put it together. And Paris, it's gonna be harder for you, but let me see how you do.
I'm rolling for something. I'm sorry, I was all the way in defense class, so I don't know. Haven't been a part of this at all, so I don't know.
Yeah.
What is she doing?
Well, you hear ruckus happening through the walls. So it's harder for you, but I want to see how bad it is, or how much you actually hear it. So just roll a brains roll for me real quick.
That's not a 4. No. It's a 3. Oh, plus 1. It's a 4.
Okay. It's a 4. You hear noises. It's not the chime that class is about to start yet. It's not the gong. You hear some muffled noise. You're in the room though. You got there early-ish.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to? Do you have any response to that?
I just hear muffled stuff. I'm just sitting in a class at this point. I don't know what to think. I'm sitting in class, I guess, with nobody else if I'm here early.
You're sitting in the class with the shaggy platinum-haired kid wearing disheveled robes and a shirt and tie. Do you remember him? Not a kid. Sorry, I keep thinking young man.
Maybe in the cafeteria. Was
Yeah.
he talking to all the professors?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When he was consoling Tom. Someone in the room says, "The fuck is that?" So you are there with a few other people in there with that kid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just wanted to check on stuff. All right. Cool. Boys, the cockatrice. The cat's out of the bag. It is round 2 with the cockatrice.
Wish I could call everybody together because I don't want to do this by myself.
Yeah, you didn't see where they went.
And we just finally caught it!
Ah! We got it! It was in this room! Look out! And I kind of jump back from the tail and I pull up my wand, ready to
Careful.
cast the daylight spell.
People in the room go, "Oh, it's the cockatrice!" And a lot of them, some of them run, some of them panic. Let's find out how many. Yeah, most of them run away. Not all of them. So there are some students that are kind of in danger because now you've inspired a few to try to catch it, and they're gonna reach for the bag and go after it and all that stuff.
Careful, don't hurt him.
Okay, so JJ, you're casting the sunlight spell at it.
I'm ready to cast a sunlight spell if its head comes out of the bag.
It's out of the bag.
Okay, great. Yeah, so I cast a sunlight spell.
Yeah. All right.
I
So. Okay. Sorry, wrong die. Haha. Yeah, it turns and runs. So its tail feathers whip at you. I want you to make a flight roll.
Fight roll or a flight?
Flight. To see if you avoid it. Because it's turning and running away from you.
Oh, that's a 1.
You're poor feet. All right. Well, you described what you were wearing earlier. So it burns through your pants, but it doesn't actually
the same
get you.
spot as before.
Oh,
Same
god
spot.
damn it.
Yeah.
I do have tough, so if I lose a combat roll, I get to add +3 to the negative number, so I still lose the roll, but I reduce the loss to up to -1.
Oh, okay. All right. You don't feel anything. Your pants get singed. They don't get burned. No one can. You haven't exposed yourself to.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
They're
You know
gonna
what I
kick
mean.
me out of the school just like Paris said.
Hey, that would be a big deal.
I go, oh man, and I'm just kind of yelling loudly.
All right.
We're just making in general lots of noise.
Is it holding its ground, or is the?
No, it's turned. It's turned to run away from the
cool.
bright sunlight.
Cool.
Anahit was waving her arms around.
Yeah.
It's like, and he's like, "Hey guys, I think I can, hi." And then I just go into my bag and I take out an herb, sneezewort, and I'm like, and I just throw sneezewort all over everyone, which is supposed to like confuse people. So now it's just like everyone doesn't even know like why they're there. They're just like, what?
Oh
Demonium.
my God.
I want you to. Ooh, this is amazing. I want you to. This is a charm roll in my eyes because you are trying to mess with the mental state of everybody, but you're doing it with magic, and I'll give you your herbology bump on this. But because you're doing it from so far away, like you're upstairs and you're trying to like spray the whole room, which I think is actually really clever. I like this, but it's gonna be difficult. So let's say you're rolling for 14.
Oh dear. Okay, wait, and you said charm? Charm, okay. All right, let's see what we got to start with. 6 plus what now?
Your magic dice, right? Because it's magic.
Oh, right, okay. 4 for that one, which was...
That exploded, right?
Exploded, yeah, exploded. So I can roll again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the magic one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, got it. 2, so 12, right, total?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, fine. This kind of bewilders everybody. So everyone kind of forgets what they were doing at that moment. They're not freaking out about the cockatrice, but they're not paying attention to it either. But they haven't like reset on that they need to go back to their class. Like you didn't like take the memory away or anything. They're just now like, oh, I walked into a room and why did I come in this room? And so everyone just kind of like stops moving, or they just start to just wander into one zone. So not
Alex
commotion,
and JJ also in
but
this
it's
crowd that just
definitely
got
still
confused?
chaos. What?
Are Alex and JJ also among this crowd that just got doused?
Grit.
Oh crap. 4.
In solidarity, 4.
Yeah.
You both got 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, you're definitely affected by it
Totally.
as well.
Totally fair.
Meanwhile, the gong is going off, and some students are actually coming into your Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Not the gong is going off, sorry, the chime is going off. And the students are like, something is going on out there. Like, I'm sorry I'm late, but, like, and you hear one student off in the distance go, my leg!
Is he a fish?
Mm-hmm. It is a fish.
Okay.
So yeah, people are getting confused and getting all I don't want to say panicky, but I feel like you're starting to notice some stuff is happening, Paris.
Dude, I think there's something weird about this school.
Okay. So Paris,
Yes.
I'm just letting you know what the environment is like.
Sure. I'm downstairs though. I mean, aren't they upstairs? We would start hearing that even.
No, this is all first floor.
I'm the only one upstairs.
Went upstairs.
Yeah, I'm the only one.
I know. You told me I was downstairs in the northeast corner. I wrote it down. Am
Yeah.
I not there?
No, you are. They are also downstairs.
Well, is there not a downstairs from the main floor?
No. Not that you guys know about. There's the nurses' station. That is the only downstairs room that you're familiar with. Sorry, when I said you're downstairs.
Okay, you just meant like main floor.
Yeah, you're on the main floor. You pass the nurse where the nurses' station is. You're on the main floor. Anahit is on the.
Gotcha. I was confused.
Floor.
I thought I heard nothing because I was downstairs. I gotcha. Main floor.
No, you've been hearing it through the wall.
Okay. Right.
The wall,
I do remember that.
Mm-hmm. But just very faintly because they're stone walls.
I mean, I guess at this point, I would just go send Diamond off to go look because I've got the psychic connection.
Awesome. I love this. Okay. So Diamond is scurrying. Make a flight roll for Diamond, please.
The one.
So Diamond comes out of your bag and just like walks out the door. Just casually. Try not to bump into people because, people are coming in. It's a little tough for her. She can't just run out. But they haven't noticed her because everyone's distracted by everything else. So they're not making a path. So
at this point, is Anahit the only one that like cognizantly knows the cockatrice is out and about for sure?
Yes.
Of us? Wonderful.
Yeah. I think I'm so disoriented and I just see this big animal threatening a bunch of people that I just sort of walk up to it and use my big old arms and just like wrap around it and like pick it up and start walking towards the nurse's station. I'm confused. I'm also not magic all the time. Like I'm newly magic, so I don't know.
So here's the thing, guys. You were affected by a grit roll. I want to see how it happened. I want to see how badly you behave because of it with a brains roll.
Okay, great.
So
I thought that it dipped when we all got confused. I'm okay.
No, the bird, no.
No, it was just meant to make everyone get distracted.
Got it.
Calm down. Everybody calm down. You did have that effect. No one's going to make the bird panic anymore.
I got a 5.
Oh, my brains is going places. I have exploded twice now. I am at over 8. 12. Oh my god.
That's something like my brains is going places. I have 8.
13. I exploded thrice on my die.
Jeez. Okay.
That's what's up.
I'll give it to you. You have a special bond, or at least you tried to, with Enzo. So there's a bit of sorry, Enzo the Snicken. There's a bit of familiarity to it. You recognize that bird is significant to you in some way. With a 5, you think it's someone's familiar.
But can I recognize that it's attacking people? Does it look threatening?
Yes, I'll give you that. With a 5, I'll give you that.
So I think with a 5, if I see a threatening creature trying to attack people, I would do what I do when I see people in danger, go over and try to pick it up and carry it away.
Okay, that's a great roll then.
It's not a brawn roll for me trying to lift it using my main strength?
I'm sorry, we've been avoiding that stat for you for this whole time.
I know, it's like my stat.
Yeah, well, you're the one who made your character, so.
I did. I got a 16.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, I'll give it to you. You do pick it up, but it is going to fight back a little bit. And it's just squawking. It's just making a ruckus. It doesn't know what's going on either.
Oh, let's take this boy somewhere safe. There's too many people around here.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
Wait, were you talking to me? Sorry.
Yes, you are upstairs. You've seen the effects of what you've done.
Oh,
They
so
had their next.
I run into my herbology classroom, and I like, it's started kind of, I think, maybe, and I'm like, excuse me.
People are taking their seats. The teacher's getting ready. The lesson is about to occur.
Yeah, and I'm like, excuse me, I think someone caught the Snicken downstairs. The missing cockatrice. Someone caught it. It's downstairs.
Unfortunately, there was that confusion about who's actually teaching herbology because someone thought this random old guy was doing it. So the teacher is running late.
Oh my god.
No.
But you've gathered the attention of the students. So now everyone is coming out to see the commotion, to see the cockatrice. And be like, oh my god, where is it? Oh,
I'm gonna gesture to JJ to like, let's bring him into a nice calm room, maybe a nearby classroom.
Okay, good suggestion. Great. But before JJ reacts, I want to see how Diamond handles what's going on. Diamond is making her way around the bend, so to speak. And Paris, what are you up to?
Well, I'm.
You're getting what she's getting, which are, the commotion is dying down, but as she bends, or I'll give you this. Yeah, she's. Oh, you got a ways to go.
Like distance-wise?
A little bit, yeah.
I thought I could hear it through the walls, though.
You can hear. That's what I'm asking. You can hear it through the walls. Diamond is seeing what's happening outside. Diamond got through the rough patch, so I'll give her another flight roll now that she's gotten out the front door. She's got some more room to work.
Okay. Like the one.
She be chilling. You're getting adversity tokens for each of these, by the way.
Oh my god.
Gonna be
and
rich.
the commotion has died off. But you've got that shaggy, blonde-haired kid, or young man, who is kind of still wondering what's going on. And the professor is rolling in and checking in with all of the students.
Well, I mean, if it's a big kerfuffle, wouldn't any of the other students in this class also have seen that and been able to tell the professor that, hey, we got the Snicken?
You're exactly right. So you're seeing them all start to react to the news that something is happening outside.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Help us! Help us!
Help us,
my
Professor!
No, you help us! We are 2 lost boys. We need our older teenage friend who's going to tell us how to get out of this without getting in trouble or expelled. Right now, I am walking down a corridor holding a giant cockatrice.
I'm just like trying to like, hey buddy, just like kind of coo it, keep it nice and calm.
Where are you walking to?
We're walking towards
hopefully
your classroom.
in your direction. Yeah. This is our
okay,
goal.
so then I guess Diamond sees you guys finally as you turn the corner, and I go, oh my god.
You all turn the corner and you run. You see the possum in front of you.
And I'm in the class and I see what Diamond tells me what she sees. So I'm in class going, "Oh my god, you guys!"
We should recognize Diamond, and we'll kind of go towards him, and hopefully he'll lead us back towards Paris.
Disoriented. Make a brains roll.
Fuck.
Both of us or just Alex?
13
You.
before.
It's gonna be easier, but you might have a hard time. That's all.
Got a 4.
I got a 1.
This whatever weed that the drugs that you're handing out, Liana, really screwed up my character's brains.
No, this is consistent. You recognize that as someone's familiar, but this one's not attacking anybody, so you're leaving it alone. Whereas, Alex, you don't have a special bond with this one, so you don't really pay it any mind. And you're all getting adversity tokens for these rolls.
So I just want you to know what Diamond sees is JJ's eyes are like dinner plate sized and his pupils are about this fucking big. And he is just like, he looks fucking weird. He's a little pale and he's just sort of like slowly like zombie walking forward, holding a squawking snicken.
Meanwhile, just so you're all aware, Tom has come out of the Amber dormitory and has wandered into students wandering around aimlessly, and as this student liaison is like, why aren't all of you in class? You all should be going to class. The gong's gonna ring any minute. And he's lost too. This is
great.
Hilarious. Okay, back to your turns. Anahit, what are you up to? They're now out of your sight. They have left the main corridory area and are now, so you could head back down. You could head downstairs. You can probably catch up with them. There's different ways you could go about doing that, but they're not in your eye line anymore.
Yeah, so I was outside of my classroom with some other students, and since there's no teacher in there, I'm like, I think I'm gonna go downstairs and make sure they're okay. So yeah, I'm going downstairs to try and like round the corner to where they are.
Flight roll to see how fast we catch up. Flight.
It is a 12, and that's a explosion.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Roll again.
Exploding room.
4. So 16, I guess.
All right. You don't glide down the banisters, so to speak, but you are passing up steps. You are making your way down the stairs with ease. Everyone has turned to stop and look at these zombies wandering the corridor, and now the student body president freaking out about it and having no idea what's happening. Everyone's having a good old time watching this, but you are not on the edge of things. You are flying right past those people.
Yep.
Paris.
Yeah. You said the teacher was already coming into the defense class?
Yes, he was.
Okay, I'm just going to tell him, hey, I got my lady time. I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
They're like, yeah, okay, yeah, fine. Hank, come with me. And they kind of follow you. They actually get past you and head out the door first.
Okay. Great. Well, then I also scoop up my
make
bag
and make a flight roll for me, because I made everyone else do a flight roll.
I got a 6. I exploded.
Oh my gosh! Nice.
And I got a 2, so I got 8.
Yay!
Because you exploded, I'm gonna give you the benefit that they're still like he's still assessing the whole situation, and you slip out the door before they do. But you are basically racing the professor and the TA and the other students who are kind of like poking their head out like, oh man, what happened?
Right.
All at the same time. So yeah, this is gonna be wild in my
Oh no.
Back to you guys. You made it right around the corner. Make one last brains roll for me. to see if you guys know where the nurse's station is. One of you is familiar with it, one of you isn't.
I got an 8.
Okay. And
Ooh, I never knew.
you're fine, but I want to see how bad, I just want to see how bad it is for Alex. Because you were aiming for 6. Alex is aiming for like 9.
Yeah, well, one of us had to figure it out.
I want to see just roll for me anyway, Alex.
I got a 2. I told you.
Okay. Alex wanders, keeps the same direction, basically towards the possum and the people running at him. JJ, you managed to carry the bird down. You're carrying it down into the nurse's station.
I yell over to him as he's like walking away. I'm like, wait, this way.
Huh? But the possum.
Diamond, come with us. And I sort of like try to make a possum. I try to charm the possum to follow us.
Do it.
I've seen Paris, feed Diamond food and like talk to Diamond before. So I try to. I'm like, come on, possum. Come on, Diamond. Come see. I could shiny things in this way.
You're aiming for our magic 13 for this one.
Oh Christ. Rolled a 3 plus 1, so I got a 4. I'm not great with animals.
It doesn't work. Possum's too distracted by the scent of chicken in your arms. Some students like, hey, he's trying to charm a possum. Okay, then like everyone's like, what is happening? Like everybody, all of the students around you are bewildered because now you're a big guy, but you're holding this giant goose with one arm, so you can fudge your wand and try to charm a possum now. Like
I'm trying to charm her. I'm not charming it with my wand. I'm trying to convince it using my charm as a human being.
To get it to follow us. You definitely did not. It's interested in the chicken, but it's not really. You were trying to get it to follow you.
Yeah, because I need everybody to know where I'm going, because I don't want to be the only one dealing with this.
It's got its eyes on you. I'll give you that. Fine, I'll give you that.
Okay, great. I know there's a psychic leak, so I'm trying to like link to Paris by looking into Possum's eyes. Can I do that with a brains roll?
That wouldn't be your role to make. That would be Paris's. So
I stare deeply into Diamond's eyes, and I attempt to make a psychic link.
You've exited the room and come out into the corridor. You can probably see what's happening in the far off distance, but you might get a better view with your friend. So,
okay,
what are you up to?
So I need to roll a what?
No, what are you doing?
Oh, I mean, I know the path that Diamond took. We were linked the entire time, so it should be this should be easy. Like obstacles out of the way. I've got the direct path. Are you kidding? Like,
so you're like staring at the possum, and then she just comes around the corner and be like, "Find Paris," and Paris is just like, huh?
Yeah, make a flight roll because she commands Diamond.
What's that?
But so they're trying to get Diamond to get you. You are on your way. I'm going to give you the advantage here because you know the path. So I'm only looking for like a 7.
Okay, well I'm going to tell you right now. Well, my flight is a 6, so I got a 4 plus 1 because I have a plus 1, so I've got 5. But I can use 2. I'll use my 2 adversity tokens that I've already gotten. I've got 6.
Can I help her with an adversity token since I'm staring into Diamond's eyes?
Sure.
Yeah. The students are enthralled by this. They're like, he's wide-eyed, super staring. Like, this is quite a sight. This is intense. Like, people are now. It's gone from bewilderment to pure awe.
So you're eating 1 and I'm eating 1, but mine are worth 2. So now you've got 1 above what you needed.
Oh my God! If I knew that, I would have not eaten that.
Well, I didn't get a chance to say it a time.
With the
this is not going to be good. This one didn't seem good.
Buttered popcorn. I'm fine with that.
This one is have spicy ones left. Oh, poop.
I don't like this.
Oh, no. Don't like it. It's Carolina Reaper. Again.
So now, because I did that, have I met them? Oh, no.
Yeah. So you're helping. Everyone's helping you out. You met the number.
Yeah, we went above it. Yeah.
I won.
Yeah, you fly through everybody. Everyone stopped moving because they're watching what's happening anyway. You beat the professors. So you have now, there is a wall of, Anahit, make a roll for me. Flight.
Oh dear. Okay.
Ugh.
10. 10 for me.
There is a wall of a possum, Alex, and now you, adding to the line Paris, to separate JJ, who's got the bird in his arms and is making his way into the downstairs entrance to the nurse's dungeon, as it were, separating them from the defensive teacher and the TA and everybody who's following because they want to see a fight. And right as those people arrive, so does Anahit. So you've all successfully kept JJ safe from further commotion.
We did it.
JJ, what are you doing?
We're going into the nurse's office, team.
You come into the nurse's office, JJ, and if you guys gonna follow, just
Yeah.
fill that doorway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you come in, JJ, and interrupt a conversation between Nurse Nedra and Professor Antari.
Which one's that one? Was
He
that the
guy
one
with
who was
the
bad cop?
The jacket, the robes, and auburn hair, who was leading the interrogation.
Oh, wait, right. And he was like, then they would just have to be sorry if they're just kids. Sweet. I drop the cockatrice on the table. And I go, we found it.
And then the three of you rush in.
We found it. Yeah.
And
Is there a reward?
Yeah. Yeah, did that missing poster have a reward on it,
Yeah.
Kevin?
they're stunned. They're stunned. I want you two ladies to make a charm roll for me because I thought that was funny. Actually, no, you're all lying. All of you make a charm roll.
We're all asking if there's a reward.
Yeah.
You're like, we found it, and yeah, totally.
That's a 6. It's plus
Mine's
1, that's a
11.
7.
11, 7,
9.
9.
It's a 7.
Okay.
Well, we're super not convincing.
We did find it underground a couple days ago. I don't see the problem here.
They first react to Paris and Anahit saying, there's no reward, but thank you for your assistance.
Oh.
And they didn't suspect you two were involved, but now they consider it might be a possibility. Just as likely, though, you're trying to bag in on maybe a reward that, you follow them in. They have no idea if you're involved in this in any way or not. But there's something a little sus about you coming in with this group asking that. Alex,
was I a suspect as well?
Huh?
Was I a suspect?
Not to these two.
Perfect.
Right. Look at me go.
Yeah. It's pretty much JJ, but JJ was the one who brought it in. And you rolled a 7?
Mm-hmm.
7's a lucky number. They're more relieved than anything to have it, but they don't think they're not certain you just found it because they thought you knew where it was anyway. And Miss Nurse Nedra knows you were mentioning friends. So she now understands that these might be the friends. Because you rolled a 7, yeah, their guard isn't up, but they have questions.
Fine.
The first of them being Professor Antari asking, where did you find it?
Okay. All right, here's the thing. this school has been really not fun for me for the
You
last 2
explained
days.
that.
The only people that I've really enjoyed here are the people in this room behind me. And to make me feel better, I convinced them on the first night to take me on an adventure. And we found this really cool place. And this bird got out, and we couldn't find it. And then we found it today in the hallway. So we got it and brought it back.
He looks over at Nurse Nedra, and she has this look of like, and so he looks back and says, and that's all you found. And he's looking at all of you.
Yeah.
I want all of you to make a grit roll.
Oh, grit roll.
This is all we found. I don't see the okay.
Ow. I got a 3.
I got a 10. Oh, well, that exploded. Haha.
2.
I got a 2 too.
12.
Alex is like, what's up?
This is
12?
interesting.
And
Yours
confidently
really-
says, to the best of his memory, that is all we found.
Cool. He believes you.
Good.
But the older students, he thinks the young one had nothing to do with this, but the the impressionable one, but the older ones, he's a little concerned about. Says, how did you get in there? How and he's looking at you, JJ. How did you find the labyrinth?
I walked past a wall that smelled weird, and then we
I don't know if you've actually met me yet.
no.
Alex Needler, Super Sleuth. Listen, if you want to have hidey secret places in this here castle, you're going to have to find a much, much better way to hide these things from me.
Sorry. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And if
Mr.
you got something else you're trying to hide down there...
I'm Professor Antari. I was the lead investigator for the royal family.
Yes. Then if you should probably be up to your pedigree. If you're going to hide something else down there that you don't want anyone to find,
Alex,
you better hide it better.
Alex,
Or else we're going to find it.
Alex.
God. What is your angle here, Alex?
My angle is
this
go
intimidation?
hard. Yeah, I'm trying to intimidate them. And I understand that I am but a child, but he doesn't know better than that.
Oh, God. Hey, you're not hardcore.
Trying to start a fight.
Unless you live hardcore.
Yeah.
Also, he is specifically putting all the heat on himself.
Okay.
Because yeah.
I want you to do a charm roll then, which is good for you.
That's all right. We're gonna use that their inspo. I mean, I got a 6 or I got a 7 initially. I just want to see if I can do better.
Oh yeah, does he have a DC he can beat so we can eat more of these atrocious jelly beans?
Yeah.
You're trying to intimidate him into what? You're trying to take all the heat.
Into how do I explain this? I'm trying to make them feel bad for us having found it in the first place. Like making them blame themselves for it, not blame us.
Oh, okay. I want you to roll 16 then.
Cool.
DC
Yeah,
16.
Or 16, sorry.
Yeah, the 7 was what I got. The other roll was much worse.
Okay, let's see. I have 4 adversity tokens. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. I can give you 8. I give you 8 if I eat 4 jelly beans.
I can do 3 for myself because that's what I've acquired.
Because there's a lot of features that we haven't had real opportunity to. Well, you've had opportunity, just haven't exercised yet. I want to remind some of you have the innocence strength.
I also would
Remind
like
me.
to remind that I have a wealthy strength that I'm waiting to see if I need to use it. But you did say that the guy's royal, so I don't know. Money. He speaks money, so let me know if I need to use that.
Okay.
So I don't have
yes.
innocence.
I definitely am going to use that innocence trait for sure. I will spend 2 adversity tokens to be like, we just got caught up in something we didn't understand, trying to bond as students. You know, like books.
I'm gonna pause this moment because I want to give some time to Anahit and Paris. So after hearing that accusation made by Alex, he looks up at the two of you and he says, "Is this true?" Because you said that you found a door. You basically described what happened. Yeah. So he's looking at you two.
He's just nodding, but I'm like sweating. So I'm like,
Yeah, he's right. If you guys want to hide something, hide it better. I mean, look, if you're upset with us, is this something that money can solve? And then this will just go away. We found your bird. You didn't want to give us a reward. I don't know, like, I feel like we're the losers here at this point. We're the ones who gave it back to you. What do you want from us?
This guy is scowling. He is biting his lip. He is hunched over, like he is not happy. And he's he turns to Nedra and he says, "I'm gonna talk to the hall." And Nedra is also just kind of over this. You said the wrong thing in her presence. So she says, "This isn't about money. If you want a reward, you'll get your points, or you'll get a hearty thank you for doing the right thing. There's no reward. Thank you, though, for doing the right thing.
You're welcome. I don't know why we feel like we're being punished. Why are you punishing us when we found it?"
Professor Antari says, "No one was being punished. We just wanted to know what happened."
And now you do.
Yeah.
And he looks at you, JJ. Says, "Who is the fifth one?" These are the friends.
All of us start looking around quizzically, or at least I do. I don't know about anyone else.
Who was the fifth one?
Remember? We had this conversation, JJ. You were at the bathroom. You had the old hag and 3 other students were outside. Your orangutan led Tom to them. Remember, you told me you were in the bathroom.
I lied to you to protect my friends, because I guess we're all supposed to be standing up for each other. Unless you wizards don't believe in that. I wasn't in the bathroom. Totally getting detention.
So you four were the students caught outside.
I was a teacher.
It was you?
One day of class. Think what we can do after 2.
Alex, come on, man. It's like, look, I don't know who the Hob is or who this royal family is or whatever. We're just trying to have fun.
Family? How does he not know who the royal...
Hi, I'm from Ohio. We don't have royal families in America. We have a president. The Harley Quinn? What?
And Nedris is like, it's stupid. The royal... And he's like, the royal family... I'm not having this conversation. All right. Fine. Thank you all for retrieving the cockatrice. There's no reward. You will retrieve... House points will be distributed accordingly. We thank you for all you've done.
Hey, by the way, this is not Tom's fault. Tom was trying to be very helpful, and we eluded him. So he's doing a great job as student manager person.
Thank you for all your honesty. This is where I want you guys to decide whether or not you're using your innocence charms or not.
Is that all the underclassmen? We have innocence.
It's everyone but Paris.
Oh.
That's fine.
Paris already tried to flex her. I got more money than you muscles.
No, Alex is taking this to take his chance to look like a badass to them. He's not. He will not be underestimated.
Okay.
Beautiful. JJ definitely will, because he talked with Professor Ontari before and said we were just trying to have fun, kind of a thing, and is like so tired of being put down and almost arrested for so many things that he really has almost no control over. So I think he's trying to appeal to that conversation of like, we were just trying to have fun and it's caused all this ruckus and everybody's keeping secrets. Why is the magic community so filled with stupid secrets and isn't just more honest?
You're not taking it?
I am taking it. I'm trying. I'll eat 2 jelly beans if you don't put us in detentions.
And then Anahit.
He's definitely taking this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She doesn't like getting in trouble, so.
Let's eat some beans, everyone. God, eat so many of these awful beans. Yay.
So we have to each eat 2. Now, did Paris have to eat any beans to do her wealthy flex?
No, that's just an innate ability she has.
Oh, that's
She's
nice.
just she's born that way.
She's just rich. All right, here's the 2 I picked up. I picked up these 2 colors. Oh crap!
They
They're both
look
greens.
disgusting. Yeah, mine looks
These are
disgusting already.
jalapenos.
No.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Art.
I don't even know how to describe this. I think it might be a booger.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet it is. That color looked like it was booger.
Oh. The other one.
You know, after the 2 Carolina Reapers, this isn't so bad.
It's like someone put icing on a pepper. This is not right. Like creamy vanilla icing on jalapeno.
Oh, I got jalapeno too.
Delightful.
I really just feel like I bit into like just a fresh jalapeno. Am I dying?
Okay. All right. So Professor Antari, he's scowling and he's just kind of like, you can tell that something is just eating away at him inside, but I'm so sorry. He says, I appreciate you, JJ, for coming in clean and doing the right thing and returning the bird at the first opportunity you had. And he turns to the older students, that would be Anahit and Paris, and says, I don't know how or why you're involved, but I appreciate your assistance. You, how long have you known about this? Talking to Paris.
We're involved.
How long have you been involved? Since
This
the
is
night I
day
assumed
2.
that you were in disguise, trying not to get caught. That
Did
you were
you
sticking around
did
the
you
labyrinth.
did you like those disguises?
I didn't see them. Tom said they were very convincing. He had us believe there was.
Oh.
He had us believe that there was some adult in this school who could have done God knows what. Do you realize? Do you realize half of the student body here? We have doubled our size because everyone who lived in the United Kingdom who's here feels safe because the actions of unsafe because the actions of one wizard. Do you understand that? One
Yes.
person tore apart a school, a whole institution, and for a moment we thought the same thing would happen here.
Oh boy.
Why didn't you say something when we asked you?
When did you ask me?
We gathered all the seniors, two of you in this room, and asked if you knew anything
About the
events of
cockatrice?
last night. You had said nothing. Neither of you.
About the cockatrice? Or about the...
We asked you if you knew of anything suspicious. If you didn't... We kept it open. We kept it vague. That was intentional.
You
It
know,
could have been
I
anything,
needed
and
more
you said
specifics.
nothing.
Like, show of hands here, students. Which of us are from, what Britain is it?
Nope.
You honestly don't remember this conversation. Headmaster Lesegoy stood up and asked the entire room if they had seen anything unusual last night. You were the unusual, so I know you saw it.
You guys are really intimidating. I mean, like, we don't know. I don't know anything. Literally, this is my second day, and you now have us in this room. You're yelling at us. We don't know. I didn't know a school was dismantled. I didn't know there was a royal family. I didn't know any of this stuff. So you don't stand up here and yell in her face that she didn't say anything because she didn't feel comfortable. Of course she didn't feel comfortable. You singled us out in our first 2 days here, and you told us if you see anything suspicious. We were just goofing around outside. I didn't know it was going to start World War III.
I singled you out in a room full of people. All the seniors were there. No one was singled out. Wait, what is your angle here, Garrett?
My angle is, hey, this is my second day in your wizard life. I'm not even a senior. You pulled me aside because I'm bigger. I am. My fight sucks, so I'm charming based on the dice that I have. Sorry, min-maxing. I guess it's more of a fight. I guess.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's more of a fight because and then my reasoning is, I'm not a senior. I was pulled aside because I look different. That's why. And I hate being singled out for being different. And you did that. It doesn't make us feel comfortable. It doesn't make us feel safe. It makes us feel uninformed and in danger. And I will roll now my fight, which is a D4. Be ready to get a shitty roll.
You know what? I like your angle here. And you hit this guy's buttons real well, like the right ones. So I just need to. I will give you a 6. All you have to do is get a 6. You have to explode once.
Sweet. Well, I hope you like jelly beans. So I rolled a 1. And I've got 4 adversity tokens. Anybody want to jump on the adversity token?
Jump right on it. No, I'm all about this argument. Alex will go toe to toe with it because I've got 3.
Yeah, you don't charm him. So let's keep the argument going.
I'm rolling adversity tokens.
There's like suspicious stuff. I've been to so many schools, nothing is suspicious anymore. So I wasn't lying to you. Why would I've been through so many schools over the years. When you say suspicious, it's so vague. I could say that bathroom looks suspicious with, whatever's in the toilet. I could say the food looks suspicious. Do I have to say everything looks suspicious? You were so not specific that I don't think it's fair that you are trying to accuse us of doing something that really anybody could have done. Uh-oh, am I frozen?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
So, turned on this. All right. He says, fine, let me be clear. Detention. And he points at Alex and you. And that's where we're going to leave off tonight.
Oh, boy. He points at Alex and you?
And sorry, Paris, who was
got
putting up the argument there.
Oh, boy. Are we not going to resolve the 4 charm roll with any adversity tokens for the end of the night?
I mean, I know I'm frozen, but yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, fine. Do it. Fine. Fuck it. How do you want to do this?
I got a 1. We need a 6.
I can pull out my third. I can do 3.
You can do 3.
I can do 3.
I have 5 left.
God, you guys really don't want detention.
No, we really don't want detention. Okay?
We only want detention if all 4 of us get it. That's what we want.
It's true. Okay, so you have 3. That would bring me up to 4, and we need 2 more. I will spend at least 1.
Yeah, I have 4. Or no, I have 5.
Spend 1. You spend 1. Anahit, do you want to get in on this?
Do you want to eat a jelly bean?
Okay,
Sure.
all right. So, Zach, decrease your jelly bean by 1. We're all gonna have. You get 2. I get 1. Paris gets 1. Anahit gets 1.
1. Okay, I'm not looking.
How many am I eating?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at
Plus
this
1,
snack.
6. You are eating 5 beans.
Oh, I really hate you guys right now.
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Ooh.
oh! I thought it was cherry,
These are
but
safe
it's.
colors. I think I can enjoy some greens, some oranges, and a purple.
Oh. Old bandage. Ew.
This,
Oh,
this
God.
one's flecked with red.
Why is that one worse? Why is that one worse? I thought I had the worst one. E. Oh God, it's like sweet hot. Oh, come on.
Was it red? Was it red?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine started off sweet, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be great," and then I was like, "Oh no!" Yeah, I had that one too. Ugh. Oh,
Tastes
my
like
nose
trash.
is a faucet.
Tastes like trash. Tastes like trash. Nope. But sweet trash because the other one was fine. But
Oh, man. Well, that was the worst one. Oh, my tongue. We did it. We solved your argument puzzle.
Fine.
We're sorry.
Okay.
Anahit's still sweating, but she's like, all this scolding is triggering me.
He hears the sorry. He takes in what JJ said about being singled out. He doesn't really buy the argument that everything is nothing is suspicious, because that's his thing. But he appreciates the apology, and what JJ said moved him so much that he's willing to apply it to everyone. So, oh, you guys. Okay, so Nurse Nedra, who has been very quiet while he rages on, puts her hand on his shoulder and says, like, they're just kids who found the wrong door. Like, this isn't on them. This is on the Hob. He says, fine. All right, fine. Fine. Everyone gets class. But then he looks at Alex and says, but I've got questions for you. And that's where we're ending it tonight.
Oh boy.
I got questions for him too.
Oh,
I'm
God,
all about this.
Alex Needler firing from both barrels.
All right. Wow,
Man.
y'all. Wow, you made that really difficult, as you always do. Great job.
Dang, people. That was fun. There were so many fun moments in that. Oh, I love that.
Awesome.
I loved the sneeze grass. The sneeze grass was fun.
Sneeze wart.
Sneeze wart
wart.
was so cool.
Thank you.
I think we should all go one at a time and say one thing, and then we'll just keep going in circles until we've exhausted all the fun things we like. So I went. Who's next?
Chat, you guys sound off, and I will, on my turn, I will send whatever you guys say.
So I got one. I said one. I like the sneeze wart. Zach, go next.
Dude, I liked. I don't know why I'm thinking about Big Jim. I love Big Jim. I know it's selfish.
I did also like
happy
that.
I know it's fun to like find. What was that?
Sorry.
Was that?
I was saying, is he a curling player? He like reminded me of like football players in my like college theater class.
That is
Oh my
exactly where he will be if he ever comes back.
Oh my God.
Like everyone's got like their alter ego. I'm excited to meet Liana's alter ego.
Yeah.
Like what the class has got Big Jim, we got Carl, we got the British kid. I don't know who he is
Oh,
yet. But it's kind of fun to
Yeah.
find those sub characters.
Gotta pull one out my butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
It'll come. Don't rush it.
Everyone
Kevin.
gets an NPC.
All right, Kevin, you're next on my screen. Give me a moment that stuck out.
Who?
You,
Good
Kevin.
Kevin. Players first.
Oh, honestly, the tarot session. The tarot session was something that Liana wanted to do
That's cool.
herself. I was gonna make everyone do the dice divination, which because I found out that was a real thing, and just under the guise of whatever they form. Because I did some research on different types of fortune telling, and I was going to try to find the equivalent in the dice version and then describe the real thing and try to make that the class. But she ended up teaching me stuff because she wanted to do tarot herself, and I think that was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Liana, what was the moment that stuck out for you?
Well, I just liked all the chaos once once the fucking Enzo just got released out of the bag, and then and yeah, just all of that was great. And
I appreciated the slow build. I hope you guys weren't annoyed by it, but I loved that it just started to unravel until it finally was a thing.
yeah.
Mood.
Also, just like I liked Alex's sass in that last conversation.
Oh
where
my
he's just
god.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, everyone had sass except
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yes, around here, he was like,
Oh man. All right, Katie, give me a moment.
I mean, I liked the divination class. I thought that was fun. I thought it was clever having like the tarot cards and then the mirror reading and then the fingers
That's
behind
cool.
the back, like going from like such complication to like such a simple divination. I just thought that progression was really nice.
I like that too.
Yeah, just as like a character based thing. I thought that was cool and story based.
I liked the convo you two had. I'm going out of turn. I like the convo you two had though, and you got to bring up kind of your grandma and all that stuff. I thought that was a fun little moment as well. I enjoyed listening to that conversation. All right, J-Dog, you're next on my screen. I know technically you're the man behind the curtain, but use your godlike voice and tell us a fun moment.
If he's allowed to, I don't know. I guess I can.
Of course he's allowed. Of course he's allowed.
Whatever.
Well, I don't know
wanna
what
hear
the
everything
I don't know what
is.
the
I wanna hear-
schematics of his tech is.
Yeah,
Because
that's a
what I
good
was
point. I don't know if he's able to. I'm trying to.
ooh.
There we go.
Good question. I like that because it's like whatever mirror and so it's really thing.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I actually love a lot of sass from everybody, but like
There was so much more sass than I expected.
sassafras.
Paris had like the love everybody, including like Kevin trying to be like, okay, so Paris, there's this stuff going. She's like, I'm thinking.
That's
Which,
where I was
like-
told I was going. That's where I'm at.
As
I'm
the
waiting for
person-
class to start.
I remember you telling me about like that, like you're accidentally in charge of these three kids that you
Yeah,
did
like,
not
I'm
need to be in
Steve.
charge of, and
You
yeah,
are Steve.
and you're like, I'm not going to be the babysitter. I'm not doing it. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah. Let me think. Let's see. Gosh, there were so many fun things. What hasn't been covered that I liked? If there's anything left.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh my
I wanna
God.
be like,
Running into the room with you, Alex, under your bed. That whole scene between the three of us and Tom, throwing a pear to you and like trying to get the bird. That was really cool. And I liked that we figured out why the rooms were enchanted as well. I thought that was a fun moment.
Yeah, you getting pulled back. That was fun.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how Tom didn't figure it out.
For reals, Tom needs to step up his game. He's
Like, shouldn't people know like what it smells like? Like, shouldn't they be able to identify the smell of cockatrice? But I don't know. Maybe not Tom. But...
I don't know how much I'm allowed to answer that question.
No, it's just it's rhetorical.
Okay, cool.
yeah. I don't know. That's it. Anybody got any other moments that they like kind of sticks out to them that we haven't covered?
I as the guy trying to run this show and doing a atrocious job because you guys are just so passionate. Like I really wasn't expecting to be outnumbered here. You really are a tight knit group, even as much as I'm trying to like split you guys up. I love the unit. You all individually have amazing moments on your own that are inspiring and funny and exciting, and I love that you all came together at the right exact moment, some like by noses and hairs and such, to be a unit and then go further into trouble not knowing it. But I love you keep fighting each other, and it's That's my favorite moment, was when you all four found each other despite the chaos.
Love that too. I like this. The four of us standing up against the two like most hard-nosed teachers you've thrown at us so far was a really fun picture in my head. It was as much as like I love combat in D&D, I feel like this game is perfect for like that moment. It was really cool for me to like see the four of us with our different personalities coming at it in a different way, like Paris flexing her wealth and like, you know, Alex being like, well, if you want to hide, like, I just thought that was really cool. And it's a moment I don't get a lot in D&D, so I really appreciated that, and I'm glad everybody
I
came
just
to the
loved
table to
Anahit
play.
sweating her ass off during that. I
Yeah.
just thought that was so funny. Every time I was on, she's like, I just don't want to be involved and I'm still sweating. I was like, this is so perfect. That is such a fun freaking character.
I
And
don't like
I'm really
conflict.
glad. I'm glad you said that, because that is a thing about this game, is it's not combat heavy like D&D is. There can be wizard duels, but the page that talks about it is very sparse. Like it's trying to make you forget about that being a thing. Yeah, thank you for confirming for me, Zach. So I'm not saying that's not happening. And I'm not saying you all narrowly avoided a worse battle today. But
a horse battle?
A worse battle.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, what is a horse? How did I miss this horse?
There's no horses. We've mentioned a centaur. I don't think one is at this school, though. But yeah, that's what this game is about. So I'm glad you're enjoying that. And I hope you in the chat are enjoying it as well. Please sound off on your favorite moments. And we're going to put up a poll in a moment. In fact, there it is. And let me just recite it back to everybody. So yeah, team, players, friends, if you have to pick one, as you do now, what did you find to be the most inspiring moment? Was it Anahit dousing and drugging an entire room with Sneezewort, which should not have worked? That should not have worked, but it did.
That's some OP weed.
Yeah.
It's some OP drugs you'd be giving us.
Got that good.
Yeah.
It's that good stuff.
Zach managing to get into trouble under Tom's nose again, and also Big Jim. Just we're gonna lump them together. JJ's confrontation with Alex, because that was bold, and I applaud your guys' role playing. It's awesome. Or that Paris is her own woman and does not need to come to your rescue on your terms. So,
oh man, I think I'm gonna have to vote for the Sneezewort. I felt like it was something I would have never thought of, so I'm gonna go vote for that one. That
Me
was way to
too.
use the environment.
I
Ditto.
cannot agree. I think the Sneezewort was such a cool, like, we're doing what now? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
that really did change it up. And honestly, I thought when Anahit went back into the room to like go inform the faculty that what's going on, I thought she was just gonna run in to grab more plants. Just be like, now this.
Oh no.
Now you're all hallucinating. Good luck.
I don't think I had time for that. I didn't know where anything was, so.
Oh my god.
Did you vote Liana?
Oh no, not yet. I don't know. I really like the JJ Alex moment, so you mind, because I don't want to vote for myself. So.
Yeah, the polling is off to the races. So I will let you guys know after all the votes are counted, and that I think I'm gonna vote this time. Maybe this was just such a good session that I just want to be more involved, even though I kind of was running it.
I was like, you're the most involved.
Yeah. We do have one last order of business, and that's that you guys finished a new class each. So well done. For those who took Magic Zoology, you have now earned a gold star in either Brains or Charm. For those who took Divination, you have now earned a gold star in either Brains or Grit. So I'll let you guys decide where you want to give your good marks to. And we'll find out if you level up next week, Monday at 7 p.m. on Walk on Rolls, Dungeons, and Detention. We hope you guys had a good time. Please keep tuning in. Tell your friends about the show if you're enjoying it. If you want to see what else we do here, Justin is currently playing Stray, the hot new PS5 game where you get to be a cat. Zach, I love that your cat is here and involved. Link didn't show today, so that was really nice to have Onyx's presence.
It was cool. Yeah, Onyx is the new addition. I'm glad that y'all got to meet him.
Oh my god, yeah, he's so cute. He's so cute.
Adorable.
And so yeah, you can watch Justin and Pim try to play as virtual cats. That's going to be tomorrow night. Wednesday, I'll be back for new Pokemon Snap. More fun with animals. Then more, I think more Stray Cats because awesome. On Thursday, and then once again next Monday night, we'll have a brand new episode where you can have a walk-on roll.
Ow, ow.
Thank you and good night.
Bye bye.